long story short, this is what he got.
All right, here we go. It's time for Before the Growl. I'm Mason. M is here. Ireland is off. Momo will be here at some point today. We don't exactly know
Well,
when.
I think you should say her name 3 times because it worked earlier in the week.
Momo. It's like Candyman.
Yeah, or Beetlejuice.
Probably Beetlejuice better than Candyman.
I really honestly think they're both equally bad in terms of if you're receiving this.
No, I think Candyman. Candyman's going to kill you.
And Beetlejuice
is going to goof on you. He's not going to kill you.
Wouldn't you rather? Yeah, so wouldn't you rather it be Beetlejuice rather than Candyman if you're going to call her in?
If
they're not going to kill you.
I'd rather her be Beetlejuice.
Okay, great.
Yeah.
So you're agreeing with me.
I'm in agreement. I took a long time there.
Okay.
But by the way, would you ever look in a mirror and say the Candyman thing 3 times?
Okay, I honestly was scared. So this
movie scared me a lot.
Let me take you back.
Okay.
So I've actually never seen Candyman, but I went to a sleepover when I was a kid, and I think it's one of those telephone things where an older sibling tells this girl a story, but she kind of butchers it and she tells me the story. So basically, at a sleepover, we're telling scary stories. She says that she talks about Bloody Mary, or whatever,
Bloody Mary,
and then but she tells me that Bloody Mary will follow you wherever you go if you say her name one time, whatever. Anyway, I was petrified of looking in the mirror for years as a kid, especially in the bathroom. And so, yeah, that stuff will scare you. I feel like sleepover scary stories scare you the most.
Sure.
Did you ever have one that was a scary story told to you at a sleepover or an overnight thing?
I overheard a story. My mom and dad and Uncle Gary and Aunt Kay. I was in the back. Aunt Anna. I was in the back of a station wagon.
Okay.
And they thought I was asleep. And
okay.
They told this story about
a true story or a story they made up.
I don't know if it's true.
Okay, because you're also a kid, so you can't tell the difference.
So there was a killer loose in Bedford, Pennsylvania.
Okay.
And he had a claw. He had
that
this.
That does
claw.
sound like it's fake.
Okay.
Okay.
And so this couple was making out and stuff.
Yeah.
And
as they always are, and they get killed.
And the radio is on, and they say no, the claw is loose in Bedford. So they get really nervous, drive away. When they get home, the claw is on the passenger door.
Oh, that's definitely a true story, right, Brian?
I'm pretty sure that's real.
Yeah. Okay.
No, I'm pretty sure. But I bought it in my little 7-year-old head. It scared the living hell out of me.
My dad used to tell scary stories. So we had a bonfire in our backyard, and so oftentimes sleepovers, part of the night would be a bonfire my dad would set up. And I think one time my older sister was having either a birthday party or something. And he scared a girl so bad her parents had to pick her up.
Oh, no.
She was crying because my dad told a story. And he tells, I think, the same story all the time. I might be confusing it. I think it had something to do with the Headless Horseman, that kind of vibe of it. But, yeah, I do parents scare kids anymore like that? I don't think so.
No, I don't think they do.
Because then they'll get in trouble with the parents and whatever
correct.
else.
And the kid will go to school, and then the teacher will call, and all that kind of stuff goes on.
Again, it's character building, just like Chapel Roan.
Oh, sure, Chapel Roan, exactly. If you're 11, look out for Chapel Roan.
Yeah.
So I was talking to my neck's been bugging me.
Okay.
And I said, do me a favor to my rehabilitation kind of person. Look at the YouTube and tell me what I'm doing that is making my neck hurt. And so here's what it is. He says it's doing this.
Could be.
So I oftentimes am in
rest
this
your
position.
chin on your microphone.
Correct. And I also have this arm down, and I look at you guys over there.
Yeah. So pay less attention to me. Pay more attention.
No.
to Ramona.
I just have to turn like this when I'm talking to you guys.
Yeah.
So I keep my posture right because my neck is bugging me.
Yeah.
I should ask Clapper about it. I'm sure he would have had an answer.
Yeah, I think he probably would have an answer.
He could do Clapper vision on why my posture's bad.
That could be true. Tonight's game too is going to be on the baseball game is going to be on Netflix.
Yeah.
I have a bone to pick with Netflix. Okay. So the only way I use Netflix is I cast from my phone to my TV with Google Chromecast.
Okay.
And the issue is when things are live.
Yep.
It won't let me cast to my TV. And so I have to either watch it on my iPad or I watch on my phone. Come on, Netflix, fix this.
So wait a minute. Why don't you have Netflix on your TV?
Okay, because it's my parents' Netflix.
Oh.
Because everything's too expensive and I have to log in I can't put it on my TV because then it'll register that this is there. So if it's on your mobile devices, that's how you get around the whole thing.
And then
it gives me an excuse to call my parents every 2 weeks to get my code back.
Very sneaky. One time I was we'd gone to Europe and we were in Italy, and I think we must have at some point logged into Netflix. Mm-hmm. And for like months afterwards, it would say, log in. Milan, log in, Pisa.
Yeah,
like somebody was running around the country using my Netflix password.
Or you had gone to these different hotels and put your own Netflix in. That might be it as well.
All right, so we're going to have some fun today. It is baseball opening night. It's weirdly, it's not the Dodgers. It is the Yankees and the Giants on Netflix. We'll talk about that. Plus, the Lakers in action tonight at Indiana, looking to snap out of a one-game losing streak. Snap out of this one-game losing streak. And the Puka Nacua story we'll get into as well. Stick with us. Momo will be here. Mason in Ireland, 710 ESPN.
We broadcast live on Friday, April 3rd from Legends Attic in Claremont. Check out incredible sports art by Dave Hobrick. Enjoy giveaways, prizes, and celebrate the return of baseball season. Get your tickets now at legendsattic.com, and we'll see you Friday, April 3rd from 3 to 6 p.m. at Legends Attic in Claremont.
Prizes, flyaways, even cash money. You want it? We've got it. Find a list of all contests and official rules by visiting ESPNLAcontests.com. That's ESPNLAcontests.com.
Call Jacob.
Hey, it's Mace.
And I'm Ireland.
You already know how to count. You already know who to call. Simple counting pattern that lands on Jacob every time. 800-345-6789.
So basically, if you can count to 9, you can count on Jacob. 800-345-6789.
Accident or injury, call Jacob and Ronnie. Call Jacob. 1-800-345-6789. Call Jacob.
Yo, I'm your old basketball. Haven't seen you out on the courts in a while. Why not pass me over to Goodwill? Donating me helps Goodwill's mission to provide career training and support services right here in the community. And that's a slam dunk. Donate today. Hey, I got next.
To find your nearest Goodwill locations and to learn more about our mission, please visit Goodwill.org. Goodwill, where your things start new lives.
Rich Eisen here. For small businesses, every hire counts, and so does your time. Hiring can quickly become overwhelming, from sorting applications to figuring out who's truly qualified. That's where LinkedIn Hiring Pro helps. It streamlines the process so you can focus on connecting with the right candidates, not managing the noise. Hire right the first time. Post your job and get $100 off towards your job post at linkedin.com/Eisen. That's linkedin.com/Eisen. Terms and conditions apply.
Evan Cohen here. In life, as in sports, the pros make it look easy. That's why pro golfers like Jason Day, Ben Griffin, and Patton Kazire trust the pros in lawn care. True Green. They have the experience and expertise to give you a lawn worthy of the PGA Tour. And since True Green does the work for you, you get more free time, or more tee times. So stop stressing over your lawn and start loving it. Sign up now at TrueGreen.com, because nobody makes it easier to get a golf course quality lawn than True Green, the official lawn care treatment provider of the PGA Tour.
Hi, it's LeBron. The Lakers play here.
710 ESPN.
KSPN, Los Angeles.
A good karma brands radio station.
ESPN 710, Los Angeles. Sports.
And it is the biggest show on the radio. Mason in Ireland is on for your Wednesday afternoon.
Ireland, best show on the radio.
Here we go, biggest show on the radio this Wednesday, March 25th. Johnny I is getting ready for Lakers Pacers this afternoon, live from Indiana. We'll walk you up to coverage at 2:30 p.m. The Toyota Lakers countdown to tip off with Beto Duran. So Momo, Ramona's here in for Johnny I. Mace is here, of course, too. And by the way, this morning on the Sedano and Cat Morning Show, it's a windy Wednesday. The great Brian Windhorst spent all morning with us. Wendy remembered a time when Mason banned him from the show. And then, of course, reversed. And now Wendy says he banned Mace.
I've banned him.
There you go.
I banned. You don't ban me.
No.
I ban you.
Tell you, Mace, that's not a good place to be with Wendy. Top 10, maybe even top 5 most important people at ESPN.
Absolutely.
Don't think about inviting him to be on Mason Plus. We'll put a stop to that, Jack. We'll get you ready for Lakers basketball. Plus, yes, not fun stuff, this Puka story that broke yesterday afternoon on TMZ. We'll get into that. And it's MLB opening night in Major League Baseball. Yankees, Gigantes, and just one day away from Dodgers opening their season on the race back to the Fall Classic. We got real Dodgers talk. Let's do it. And, of course, we'll get Momo's thoughts on NBA expansion. ... Producer Emily's here. Producer Brian Cohen. Social team in the back. And you.
Either poop in a box, get a hand up the wazoo.
Gypsy do between his legs.
The biggest show on the radio.
So with that said, let's get this show on.
Mason and Momo.
Oh. Yeah.
Yo, Wednesday afternoon right now.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon. Good afternoon.
What is up?
You like my jumpsuit here?
Yeah, Momo looks fantastic here.
Yeah, I love the jumpsuit.
So what do you describe?
So I went on Amazon.
Amazon, yes.
And it was recommended for me. And then I bought one in black, and then I said, I like this look. This
it's a good
look for me.
Yeah.
So I bought one in like chartreuse or whatever this is.
Really good.
I got another one in blue, red.
Fantastic.
Why not?
Oh, yeah. You're like Steve Jobs. You're just going to wear a jumpsuit every day?
I might.
Yeah. Just different colors.
The only thing about the jumpsuit is like, there's some things that it's a little annoying.
That's all,
for it.
like
going to the bathroom is difficult.
Oh, okay.
Just got to get all the way in and out of it every time. It's a little
okay.
problematic.
All right. And that concludes jumpsuit talk. All right, so Momo, what else is going on? There are still people raving about your performance at Hard Rock Casino Tajon. Your Sunday, you devoured the Sunday, then you ran the bases through the cafe, the spoon flip, the whole it was so. And by the way, on social media, blew up huge.
Yeah,
everybody has seen this video now.
Yeah, I debated that video.
You should be very proud.
Proud,
accomplished.
Like, do you really want to be known for like eating like pig?
You want to be known. You want to be known for going along with the bit and having fun
and following through on it.
Yeah, and following through,
leaning in,
and entertaining the people.
That's right.
Don't
That's
take
what it's
yourself
all about.
too serious.
Yeah. Oh, I definitely do not.
Yeah, don't take yourself too. And by the way, Windhorse, what is he banning me from?
I know. What was that all about?
Well, there was a time where I banned Windhorse.
I do remember
because he stiffed us on an interview, and I said, "That's it. I don't want to do any more Windhorse." And then I saw him here at the station one time, and I said, Brian, come on in. And he came in and did a segment. So now everybody's wise to it. But I don't know what is he banning me from the Hoops Collective podcast? Because
You've never been on.
I would never be involved. I mean, that's like hardcore.
Was that a morning show thing? Is that what happened?
It was Windy Wednesday.
Windy Wednesday. Windy's on every Wednesday.
It's behind you.
Yeah, there's a big whiteboard. Windy Wednesday.
I've never had a banner.
Oh, Momo Monday.
I haven't even had a fathead made.
Yeah,
all right,
that's true.
Let's
I didn't even make the poster
coming up for Momo.
Yeah, it's we'll turn that into.
Come on now, something.
Ramona Wednesday.
No. We need some alliteration.
Yeah, all right,
it's okay. We'll work on it.
Workshop that.
Yeah, somebody else workshop it. Well, I will say this.
Yes.
The expansion bids, although how we were expecting this, right?
Yes.
This is what we all thought
Seattle,
was going to
Vegas,
happen. Yeah, we've been hearing it for years. Okay. Finally going for it. Still doesn't mean they're going to do anything right away.
Mm-hmm.
The number that caught my eye was bidding process is expected to generate bids between $7 and $10 billion.
My goodness.
Okay, let's just take a gulp. Okay.
Yeah.
The Celtics went for 6. Celtics have, last I checked, 18 titles.
Lakers went for
10.
10.
They have, last I checked, 17 titles. Is that right? Is my numbers right? Is it 17 and 16 or is it 18 and 17? It's a lot. It's more than anyone else.
Yes.
Those are the two most glamorous, best brands in all of basketball.
Yes, they
Celtics have 18, Lakers have 17.
Okay, I was right the first time. So between 7 and 10 is essentially what the Celtics and Lakers for. And so we're talking about an expansion fee. That's not even the arena. That's not all the things that you have to do to have a franchise.
Right.
We're just talking about the country club membership.
Yeah.
The fee to get in the door. That's an insane number.
Now, have you heard? Because LeBron has come out and said his group,
it's too rich for
Fenway
his
Sports
blood.
Group, not going to be in on this.
Too much.
Have you heard any potential ownership?
Yeah, we've all heard names, but I don't know if there's anyone who's standalone rich enough to just do the 10, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's going to have to be a group. I don't know.
Isn't Bezos from Seattle?
Yeah, there's been talk that I don't know that he's a basketball guy. Like people try to get him.
Because he's got that much in his pocket, right?
Yeah, he does. He has that money. They're the Kraken
Because he was
owner.
in on the football team, right? He wanted Washington. He wanted
I don't
the
know
Commanders.
that he really did.
So
I think
was
he
he
was
just
kind of like a dipping his toe in the water.
Oh, okay.
I don't think he's really a sports guy.
Yeah.
I think everyone wants him to be because he has all that money.
Sure.
The owner of the Kraken, they put out a press release saying that they would, that they want to explore.
Right.
So the Seattle hockey team, who already has a deal with Oakview properties in the arena there, that would be a nice fit. But they'll have
Seattle
to bring.
is up for the Seahawks as well. So
Yeah.
Seattle has a lot of boom where they're one. If you're someone who's connected to Seattle, you can't do all of these.
Right.
Correct.
That is true.
Yeah, you can't do all these. So I will go dive under the hood,
Okay,
and
I'll
make my calls on this over the next week or two.
Okay.
And I'll report
And you'll
back
get
on some
back to
names.
us?
But what I wanted to the $7 to $10 billion.
Yeah.
That's an insane amount of money for expansion
Want
teams.
to hear something really hilarious?
Huh.
Mark Wolter paid $2.1 billion
For the Dodgers.
for
And
the
everyone
Los
thought he was
Angeles
crazy.
Dodgers. And everybody's like, that is out of control.
Yeah.
He'll never. Now look at it.
Mark and I did. We've had a couple calls, interviews, et cetera, over the years, and he always said he thought it was a bargain. He was like, the only reason I wasn't necessarily even interested in sports.
Right.
He just looked at the financials and he goes, oh, their local TV deal's up. Oh, the national deal's up. Oh, they own the stadium.
Yeah.
I get all. He goes, I think this is way undervalued. He's like 2.1. Everyone thought I was crazy. He goes, I thought it was totally undervalued.
Well done.
And he's a really smart financial guy.
Yes, he is.
That's what he does.
I'm going to use this as a pivot point. Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm happy.
Okay.
I'm in my jumpsuit era. I pivot.
Sure. Jumpsuit era. Baseball is back.
Baseball.
Let's go.
Happy opening day.
It is fantastic. Happy
Baseball.
opening day. Obviously not for the Dodgers.
It's
They'll
opening
open
night.
tomorrow.
Let's be serious.
Okay,
it's
that's
opening
opening
night. There's
night.
I
one
don't care.
game.
I woke up this morning at 6 o'clock in the morning and couldn't go back to sleep because I was thinking about baseball.
I was thinking about baseball too.
Me too.
Yeah.
It does that to me.
There's something magic about the first day of baseball season. M's like sticking point is it's at night, so you can't call it opening.
It's one team. It's one team. It's not everybody. I think this is BS. I would rather it be everybody starting on the same day and have it be a celebration. It feels like it's one weird, and it's the Giants and the Yankees.
Yeah. Well,
What are we
the
doing?
Yankees are a national brand.
But it
I
should
get
be
why
the
you include
Dodgers,
the
the
Yankees.
reigning
It should be the
champs.
Dodgers.
Okay,
It
so
should
listen.
be like in the NFL. If you win the Super Bowl, you play the opener
That's
the
right.
next year.
That's right. I agree with that.
Yeah.
But also they have a new streaming partner.
Yeah.
They have a new broadcast partner, and baseball needs to make more money in their broadcast deals. And so if Netflix wants to be a part of baseball, Netflix gets to pick the game.
So do you know who is doing the game for Netflix? Do you know the studio crew and all that? I've got it right here.
Oh, you got it. So tell me.
So Matt Vasgersian's going to do play-by-play.
I like
is
Matt.
fantastic.
Yeah, he's great.
In the booth, CeCe Sabathia.
Great.
And Hunter Pence.
Great.
Yeah, both
And Elle
really
Duncan's
good
hosting,
talkers.
right?
Elle Duncan hosting the studio show.
It's great.
Here's where it gets weird. Studio analyst Anthony Rizzo. Okay.
Okay, yeah, he's good.
Albert Pujols. Good for him. And Barry Bonds.
Oh, I don't dislike that.
I think it'll be interesting. I dislike Bonds so much.
I know you do. I don't dislike him.
I dislike it. And it's honestly,
I know why you dislike
It's both
him, though.
in a professional and a personal level.
Yeah.
My interactions with him have not been good.
Yeah.
But I'm excited.
He's a bit of
to
a
see-
sourpuss.
Do you guys know who is throwing out the first pitch?
It's at Yankee Stadium, right? It's not Derek Jeter.
It's going to be, apparently, the Hand from the Addams Family because of Wednesday. Yeah.
Is that it? Or is that the
Thing?
The Thing.
Yeah.
So how does that work?
Yeah, how does that work? Just a hand comes out?
Is it like a hologram or something?
Or it's like everybody,
Gonna
it's
be
somebody
AI
dressed
probably.
in black and you can only
But
see
then
maybe
somebody
a
has to
puppet?
actually throw a ball.
You know, a puppet, or is it like animatronic or something? I don't know. That's just what Netflix put out there yesterday.
Okay, so
I
They're
hate
promoting. They're promoting something
they're
on there.
promoting
They're promoting
Wednesday,
Wednesday.
the series Wednesday.
Hey, I
with-
don't like that. That's too much.
I don't like it either.
Yeah, I think that's awful.
It's also just the world we live in. Like, when we watch ESPN, we promote shows that are on ABC. When you watch NBC, they promote NBC shows.
Yep.
It's just what they pay they pay gazillions of dollars. You get what you want.
All of us around here, you hear us talk about our partners all the
Yeah,
time.
But we
It's
don't
just
have Mickey Mouse throwing out the first pitch of the entire
Good point.
MLB season.
Good point. Now, we have a lot of partners. Eventually, I think somebody's going to buy space on John Ireland's forehead because you can really...
Yeah, there's a lot of room.
Some room there.
Yeah.
For
it's bright and shiny.
Signage. You totally back out of that, right?
I'm no comment on that.
By the way, do you know that I did the morning show yesterday?
I heard.
You heard?
Yeah, I heard.
Oh, that's a hell of a reaction. He's like, oh, God, I heard. I want to talk about that.
I heard you steamrolled everybody. That you that you just owned that show, that it became Momo in the morning.
Really?
Yeah.
That was not my perception.
I like it. Momo in the morning.
Momo in the morning is great. That's a great name for a show. Momo in the morning.
It is good. However, Momo in the morning is not a functional human.
Momo morning.
I don't know, man. Getting up at 5 in the morning, that's not for me.
By the way, this is such an easy. That's such an easy gig. You don't start till 7.
I know.
You realize when I was on the air in New York, we started at 5.
Oh, it's horrible.
And we went to 10. We did 5 hours from 5 a.m. to 10. We got there at literally 3 o'clock.
I got in bed at 10 o'clock. I laid there for 3 hours. I was like, nothing's happening. I'm not falling asleep. And then I started to get that thing where you're like, oh, man, now I'm only going to get 4 hours of sleep.
Yeah.
Oh, man, now I'm only going to get 3 hours. I get all worked up, and then you can't fall asleep because you're all worked up.
Sure.
And then I'm like, am I going to sleep through my alarm? And it was just all the things.
Yep.
And then I finally woke up, and I was like, did I get 3 hours of sleep? Maybe, kind of. Did I even sleep? So I had to get up and drive in there. And there's traffic. If you don't get on the road by 6, there's traffic.
Oh, wait a minute. Hang on a second. Wait a second. To be clear, when you get on the road at 6 a.m. here in Los Angeles, California, there's traffic. There's traffic.
Like you think, you got to leave before 6. Like it can't be 6:01.
Oh, yeah.
6:01, you're done.
You know what I always wondered? Well, I'm just going to do it.
Do it, yeah.
Do a side trip here. So in the morning, if you put on the local news and Channel 11, that's a nice show, Good Day LA, and then KTLA's got a really good morning show, KTLA Morning News. They have traffic reporters. What I want to know is,
who's watching
if you're already on the road,
right?
Why does the traffic report matter to you on the local news?
But if you're watching it at home and you're about to go on the road, by the time you get there, the
SIG alert will be clear.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah. It's just a weird thing, but they make such a big deal of traffic.
I know, it's a whole thing.
I like the local news. Do you watch any local news?
I used to. It's just not something I work into my day anymore.
It's actually, I feel more connected to the town.
I get alerts on my phone from KNBC and the ABC station.
Yeah.
I get the alerts. So they send me their videos.
So you get the big stuff fast. Yeah. All right, coming up next for you, Lakers taking on Indy tonight. They're shorthanded. We'll talk about that. And we will start talking about this Puka thing.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
We've got to do the Puka thing. We'll do that coming up next. Mason and Ireland. Momo in for John, 710 ESPN.
And it is the 15-minute mark right here on 710 ESPN. On the all-new ESPN LA app and on YouTube at ESPN Los Angeles.
The 15-minute mark on 710. Fueled by Valvoline Instant Oil Change.
You know, in that time it took to hear your favorite takes and all that fun and frivolity, you could be pulling out with a fresh oil change. No waiting, no appointment, just in and out in about 15 minutes. Bam! So you've got more time for what matters. Visit SoCalOilChange.com.
In just 15 minutes, you can boost your vehicle's performance and save money while doing it. Visit SoCalOilChange.com now for value pack coupons and keep your car and your wallet running strong.
The 15-minute mark on 710, made possible by Valvoline Instant Oil Change.
Hey, Ty Pennington here, back teaming up with Pechanga Resort Casino to give away another brand new house. Imagine yourself in an amazing, fully furnished, multi-million-dollar home in beautiful Orange County. All you need to do is play your favorite slots or table games at Pechanga Resort Casino. It's that easy. Visit Pechanga every Saturday to activate your entries for a chance to win a lucky key to the May 30th grand finale. I'll see you there.
Hey, it's Bethel Duran. Everyone loves the new 2026 Toyota Electric BZ XLE that has a range of over 300 miles. You can drive one away on a 36-month lease with any old free and clear trade down for only $239 a month. That's a $36,000 car that needs no gas. No cash required. Just drive any old car, truck, or van you own outright in the Wondrous Toyota or Northridge Toyota and drive out with a $239 lease payment.
2026 Toyota BZ XLE FWD. Offer good on any BZ model in stock with an MSRP under $36,650. Over 10 to choose from. Lease excludes tax, title, license, and dealer fees.
Hey guys, it's tournament time and Pizza Hut is bringing the heat with their new hand-tossed crust. Crispy and golden on the outside, soft and fluffy on the inside, and finished with buttery garlic parm seasoning for bold flavor in every bite. All tournament long, grab a large pizza with any 3 toppings for just $10.99, available for delivery or carryout. When the games heat up, keep the Pizza Hut coming. Cut down the nets with the $10.99 large 3-topping pizza deal. Order now at pizzahut.com or download the Pizza Hut app and bring home the win.
Limited time offer. Additional charges for extra cheese and toppings, stuffed crust, and original pan.
Georgia Bird stepping up. It's time to level up your game. Introducing the all-new ESPN app. All of ESPN, all in one place. Your home for the most live sports and the best championship moments.
The electricity is palpable.
Step up your game with no annual contract required. It's the ultimate fan experience. Level up for more on the ESPN app or at stream.espn.com. Sign up now.
I'm Boomer Esiason. My mom died from cancer. She was only 37 years old. She didn't have life insurance, and that was devastating for my family. That's why having life insurance is so important to me. Ethos makes it fast and easy. Get a quote in seconds, apply in minutes, and get same-day coverage. You can get up to $3 million in coverage with no medical exam.
Get your free quote at ethos.com/play. That's ethos.com/play. Paid spokesperson. Time spent on application may vary. Online health questions required.
The biggest show on the radio.
I got from M and Brian a can of Ready Whip, which will not go to waste.
Take a hit. Take a hit.
Take a hit right now.
Yeah.
Mason and Ireland on 710.
By the way, you know who loves this sound? My dogs love this sound.
There we go.
Nice.
Back to the guys.
Opening night.
Opening night.
It's opening night.
Ireland would sing this live. Is that why you're playing it, BC?
Yeah, just thought of it in John's voice.
It's from the producers. Yeah. It's opening night of Major League Baseball.
Oh, it's such a good show. I mean, Broadway show.
Broadway
and
show,
movie.
yeah. Yeah, it was really. The movie is unbelievable. If you've never seen the movie,
So
it's
good.
fantastic.
Nathan Lane.
Yeah. No. Nathan Lane was on Broadway, right?
Isn't he in the movie too?
No, the movie goes back to the early 70s. Mel Brooks.
Okay.
Yeah. And then it became a Broadway show along the way.
And then I think there was another movie.
You're thinking of The Birdcage, I think.
I don't know. Okay, we'll
Yeah.
get into it.
We'll get into
Okay.
it. So, all right, here we go. That's enough. That's enough. All right, so the Lakers are in Indy tonight, and they are obviously on despite the Detroit loss, which I actually thought was
Fine.
whatever a quality loss would be. They were down 16, came storming back, and almost won the thing. But they've won 12 of 14 games now. Really impressive stretch. Now, do you want to hear some data?
I love
Momo?
data.
Because I went out and
take that for
I always
data.
find some data.
I know you do.
Okay. So, in this 12-2 stretch,
okay,
number 3 in offensive efficiency.
Okay.
Number 7 in defensive efficiency. Number 5 in net rating. Number 6 taking care of the ball and turnover percentage. Number 6 in steals, and Luka has been part of that.
Yep.
Number 11 in blocks, and here's the one that blows me away. Number 6 in three-point shooting percentage.
Wow, that's a big one.
That is a huge one.
Since the All-Star break, Luka leads the NBA in steals.
There you go.
Crazy, right?
Take that for data. How about this one? This is a reason for concern. Luka has now played 7 straight games with 37-plus minutes.
It's a lot, and he looks like his back hurts all the time.
He always looks like he's dealing with.
Yeah.
You know what? These next 3 games. Let's be really clear. Indiana tonight, Brooklyn, and Washington next week. I hope they bury these teams so that Luka, we don't see him in the fourth quarter.
Yes, I agree. These are you got the tankers. 3
Yes.
straight against the tankers. Sink them.
Yeah.
Like, you just have to, these are coaches always talk about how the last game of a road trip and the first game back after a long road trip are really dangerous games because you're tired, you've been on the road for a week, all the things, and people just kind of lose focus a little bit, especially against a tanker.
Yeah, sure.
Indiana could have a good game. They're not.
Yeah, well, they are on a 1-game winning streak.
Okay,
they beat Orlando.
Oh, that's a bad
to
loss
snap
for Orlando.
a 16-game losing streak.
Yes, it was a 16-game losing.
This is a real bad
And
team.
Washington is also in the middle of it was 16. Is it 17 now?
Yeah, I mean.
It's a lot.
Yeah, by the way, it's embarrassing. With Indiana, by the way, they lose anything. They have.
Okay, they keep top 5. They lose if it's 5-9.
Yeah.
If it's 5-9, if their pick is 5, 6, 7, 8, or 9, it goes to the Clippers.
Right.
It's like a sliver.
Yep.
And then they get it again if it's after 10.
Okay, got it.
So there's only 5 picks in there the Clippers can get, but those are
yeah,
good
sure.
picks.
Those can be really good picks. By the way, injury report for tonight: Rui, Marcus Smart, and Adu Thiero all out, according to the Lakers. Obviously, Marcus Smart. Rui's 3-point shooting and off the bench has been really solid.
Defense.
Marcus has been fantastic.
Yeah.
You want to hear a little more data?
I love data. Go for it.
So, remember how we talked about LeBron, Austin, and Luka not playing well together? Okay, and there was a while where they had a negative net rating.
I remember that small sample size.
Now, over the entire season, playing together, all of their minutes, they're a plus 7.3.
Okay, so that means there's a pretty big reversal.
Yes, there has been. Now, get this. When it's LeBron, Austin, Luka, and Marcus Smart, it's plus 14.7. So even better, almost double the effectiveness with Marcus Smart on the floor.
Wow.
He is so critical to the success of this team. I mean, he's the guy that's doing the dirty work, who's setting the tone on defense, point of attack defender. They really miss him. And the most important thing is that he is healthy when it matters. And that doesn't matter so much against Indiana or Brooklyn or Washington.
But
so whatever it takes.
All those teams, it's just like they're young. There's guys playing there that are not going to be in the league next year, so this is their shot to make a name for themselves.
Yep.
Somebody can get hot. Anybody who's in the NBA is a good basketball player. Like, they're capable of scoring 30 points. They're capable of going. Who was the other guy the other night? Dennis Jenkins.
Yes.
What?
Yeah.
Beat him. Beat the Lakers.
Yeah. 30 points.
Out
of nowhere.
Like, Brooklyn has all these young guys. Like, any one of them can go off.
Right. And by the way, we should say none of these players are in on it.
Yeah.
These players are playing hard. They're playing for contracts and for their future in the league. So it's not like they're taking their foot off the gas. It's the configuration of who they put on the floor.
Of course.
And I noticed that, for example, Andrew Nembhard has been injured in and out of the lineup for a while now. He's a pretty good guard.
Really good.
He's playing tonight.
Oh.
He's upgraded from questionable to probable.
Interesting.
So obviously, it's not a complete tank for Indiana that they're bringing Nembhard back for this.
Right.
So it'll be interesting tonight. We're rooting for a blowout. I just want to see the Lakers bury some teams and get some rest in the fourth quarter.
They need to do what Oklahoma City does every night with Shea. Like, Shea doesn't play the fourth quarter.
He doesn't play the fourth quarter, yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, what's on tap today on ESPN LA? Well, we've been talking about it. The Lakers wrap up their East Coast road trip in Indiana. The Toyota Lakers Countdown with Beto Duran starts at 2:30, tip-off at 4. Hear it on your afternoon drive on 710 a.m. or in crystal clear digital audio on the ESPN LA app. Brought to you by Michelob Ultra, a superior taste worth playing for, the official beer sponsor of the Los Angeles Lakers. Please enjoy responsibly. All right, so TMZ has reported that Puka Nacua allegedly bit a woman so hard that it left a mark, and he said a derogatory statement about Jewish people. This incident is alleged to have happened on December the 31st, so in season, 2 days after the Rams lost to the Falcons, if you can think of that time. 2 days before they played their final regular season game, and 2 weeks after he did that live stream with Aiden Ross where...
Oh, 2 weeks after. So that's the exact number. Okay.
That's the exact. Now, that's the one where he did the anti-Semitic gesture.
Yeah.
I have gone on the assumption that he had really had no idea what he was doing or what it meant. Do you agree with that?
At the time, I was like, yeah, I can buy that he wouldn't have known what Aiden Ross really does and what that gesture meant.
Yeah, somebody should have said, Puka, don't go on that live stream.
Yeah.
It's not a good live stream. But he did it.
Then he supposedly apologized to Sean McVay, and then Sean apologized on his behalf, and the word was that he didn't know what he was doing.
Right. Now, Puka, on this latest incident, claims that the allegations are BS. His lawyer doesn't deny he bit her.
Mm-hmm.
He called it horseplay. She says Puka, out of nowhere, dropped his head into her
friend's lap.
Into her friend's lap, and bit her thumb so forcefully that she screamed in acute pain before turning to her and biting her left shoulder and breaking skin, leaving a circular imprint of his teeth. The alleged victim says she went to the police a day later and filed an incident report. Nacua's attorney, Levi McCathern, says the entire claim is nothing more than a shakedown, and he says the woman has asked for millions. A hearing is scheduled for April 14th in regards to a restraining order. Now, I want to highlight one word, alleged.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? We don't know what happened in this particular incident. We have no idea. It sounds awful. It is not uncommon for somebody to try to shake down a professional athlete with a whole bunch of money. But it's hard to give Puka the benefit of the doubt in the context of everything else that has happened lately since the end of the season.
Here was one one question I had is, is this a civil suit or is this a criminal
civil suit?
So the police, did they choose not to pursue it?
That's a good question. I don't know the answer.
What happened was she filed a police report, didn't pursue it, and then the restraining order first time was not held up.
Yep.
And this April 14th hearing is in regards to another attempt at the restraining order. And then this is a civil suit, though, where they came to a conference together with a crisis PR team for the Puka Nacua, his lawyer, and her lawyers, in which that is where the money exchange potential was going to happen.
Right. So we're in a world where JSN up in Seattle just signed, I think it's $125 million guaranteed and $42.5 million a year. Puka was in line for this. Puka's on the same clock as JSN. But if you're the Rams and you're in this spot right now, I don't think they should offer Puka an extension.
Oh, really?
I don't. I think it's a high-risk move, given the fact that he's and again, this is an alleged incident, but it's, again, in the context of a number of other things.
The one thing that no one is disputing is that he bit the woman.
He's
even the lawyer said that he bit her and stuff.
Acknowledged that.
And it's horseplay. I can picture this, but
I actually have a hard time picturing this.
I do too.
I don't know. I've been engaged in horseplay in which I bit somebody at my adult age as his 25-year-old self.
Yeah, that's it's a great point. I've not been bitten ever, as a grown-up, and it's hard to imagine.
I know, and didn't they have like pictures that kind of
that this could be made up? Yeah, but I mean, I don't think it would be smart.
No, like even
to give him, $125 million guaranteed and $42.5 million a year, or whatever JSN got. And by the way, this has nothing to do with football.
Yeah.
Do you realize that last year Puka Nacua accounted for more first downs than any player in the league? Most receptions, most first downs, unbelievably valuable, had a tremendous year. It's just the rest of this stuff circling around him.
Getting back to the referee stuff. I mean, the thing that bothered me about this is that it was 2 weeks after the Aiden Ross thing.
Yeah.
And you're like, okay, I'm Jewish. Okay, I didn't like what he did. I don't like anything anti-Semitic.
Sure,
okay, and I was like, it's not super, like, it's not egregious. You didn't use a slur or anything. It was a stupid gesture that I don't like it, but I don't think he said much more than that made me upset, right? Except for the gesture, right?
The gesture was really
and I could buy that maybe he didn't really understand.
I
could buy that.
I still believe he didn't know what he was doing.
But okay, that's your wake up call. That's your hey, people are giving you the benefit of the doubt, even people who might have been offended by it. Like, people are reasonable people. I like that we live in a world where we can somebody can have a mistake and say they're sorry and we can move forward. Okay. But then you don't do something like this 2 weeks later.
Allegedly.
Whatever happened here, something happened.
Right.
Whether all it is maybe he just bit her.
Allegedly made another anti-Semitic remark.
Yeah, and allegedly, okay. And I know there was something in the complaint that they interviewed the people who were quote unquote sober and they didn't remember him saying it.
Did not remember it.
Okay.
But also she claims that it was soft enough that only she could hear. That it was basically him talking to her. It would make sense if other people didn't hear it. Yeah. But again, this is all what is being claimed in this suit.
Yes. So would you, if you're the Rams, do you give him the big extension now?
I don't think I would give the big extension. I might do a shorter one.
Bingo. That's smart. You suggested that. Maybe you do a deal, but for less, considerably less maybe than JSN's.
It would be if the Rams were going to extend him this offseason, getting less is in the Rams' best interest.
Yes.
It's not in Puka's best interest, obviously, but it's in the Rams saying, hey, here's X, Y, and Z reason why we can't offer you as much as JSN was offered, and it's all off the field things.
And by the way, it's not just these two incidents. It's the thing with the refs.
Yep.
And then tweeting about it at halftime or after the game or something, right?
After the game.
So, Ramona, here's why you wait this season out. Okay? So if nothing happens, if no extension happens and no franchise tag next season happens, he would be an unrestricted free agent. Okay? What they can do, though, is after next season, they can franchise tag him, and this is just a waiting game because this is a not so great pattern that could lead to things on the field that turn into not so great things. Okay? So you could see his production decline earlier than what you might have expected. So you don't want to tie yourself into a 6-year, 4-year deal with somebody who you don't know will be playing at the same level in 4 years.
And by the way, he also, depending how all of this alleged incident plays out, couldn't he be suspended for personal
conduct?
Conduct?
That could be on the table for sure.
And
that's also might be why you waited out.
Because I've covered a lot of these things, there's things that jump out, okay?
Mm-hmm.
The police didn't charge him with anything.
Correct, yes.
Okay, so police report was filed. He was not charged with anything. The woman didn't pursue it in that either she didn't pursue it or they decided there wasn't enough evidence or et cetera.
Yes.
And this is a civil suit, not a civil suit, but there was a conference around the restraining order.
Right.
The first discussion of a restraining order was denied. So this is the one part of law where there's supposed to be an objective judge who's reviewing the evidence, and the judge said no.
Right.
Okay. So they can say no for a lot of reasons. Clearly, they're not involved anymore, and so why does she need a restraining order if she's not? They don't have a continuing relationship.
Yeah,
okay.
True.
I don't know why he would say no. We don't know enough about what went on there. But there was some kind of meeting between both sides, in which a financial amount was discussed, and they couldn't come to an agreement. So that's why this story has come out.
Right.
Okay. So usually, if I'm a guy. A lot of athletes actually just pay it off because they don't want it to come out because you have an extension waiting on the line because it's your reputation on the line and it just looks messy. Like whatever it is, it's
maybe they're calling her bluff,
right?
And whether or not and we also know this comes from TMZ, and TMZ also tends to pay for things.
Oh, they do. They definitely pay.
So it's also this thing of like, hey, here's a juicy story about somebody, and there's also questionable timing of why now when this incident happened.
Right. It's like the Bachelorette story, right? We saw that
most amount of damage possible.
Yeah.
Well,
wait till the show airs and then they can't take it, can't do anything about it.
But for in a football reason, there's no on the field reason to not extend Puka, which I know you brought up earlier in the segment. I just think the Rams are an organization that keeps things pretty tidy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
They don't really like these loose ends necessarily. They tend to be very logical and very cutthroat in these negotiations. So I do believe there's a world in which they wait it out. Yeah, they wait it out. They franchise tag him next season, or they offer him an extension next season. They offer to sign him next season as a free agent. But you run the risk of making Puka upset to never want to sign.
Alienating him.
Yeah.
By the way, alienating him to the point where his season just goes south.
Yeah.
Where he's just not productive.
I also think a lot about this stuff seemed to happen this year for Puka, that this off the field things started to happen. And you know who's not with him? Cooper Kupp. When Cooper Kupp was on the team, there was nothing about Puka.
Yeah.
And maybe he's lost this kind of person in his life to keep him on the right track. And so maybe that's an unknown consequence of cutting Puka last season.
Sure.
Maybe there's somebody on this Rams team that can take Puka under their wing and maybe help him to get onto the right track in this scenario.
Yep.
And stay off the field issues.
Yeah, I mean, if I'm the Rams, I think I'm assigning somebody to Puka.
It's just he has to respect that person to listen to him.
Yeah.
Or
I mean,
her.
look, they got Devontae Adams there. Like,
Yeah.
he's a veteran in this league who has probably a lot of good guidance and mentorship.
Yeah,
you would think. By the way, violations in the NFL involving battery, assault, baseline suspension is 6 games without pay. And if there are aggravating factors, it can be a longer.
But I think we know the NFL, and they will drag their feet about this if they can, especially with a star.
True.
And so I think if it comes out like this, the hearing on April 12th, and they don't side with the woman, I think that he will not face any suspension because we all know what the NFL is doing. The NFL is an entertainment product. They want their stars in the field,
sure,
for better or worse, for that look onto women in the society.
Right. It's unfortunate. It really is.
Yeah.
It's not a fun story by any stretch of the imagination. Again, everything that we talked about is alleged. TMZ reported it originally, and it is out there, and I do think it's going to impact. This is what I think. It's going to impact the Rams' decision-making here. And they do have the option of letting Puka play out this year and then hitting him with the franchise tag, which is not, I mean, he's not getting the gigantic bag. That's the problem. He's not getting that $125 million.
Which he deserves for the play on the field.
But
the play on the field he deserves.
There's other
He
ways
does.
you can do that. You can offer him a certain amount of money, but there can be clauses attached to it.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
There can be conditions.
Yeah, true.
It's like a player with injuries.
And by
right?
the way, the Rams have not released a statement about any of this.
Yeah.
The Rams have not said anything about this, so we also await if they want to say
Make
anything
a
about
statement.
the
Sure.
situation.
Okay. So there is that. Yeah, it's not a fun story at all. What do they do? That's a good question. Coming up next, Momo, the 65-game rule has got to go. We'll talk about it next. Mason, Ireland, 710 ESPN.
Hey, it's Greg Bergman. The boys in blue are back, and that means the Blue Review is back, too. The Blue Review! The Blue Review! Join myself, Marcus Grant, every morning, Monday through Friday, 6:30 a.m. on the ESPN LA YouTube channel, right before Sedano and Cap, where we break down anything that happened the night before or anything you need to look forward to. That's 6:30 a.m. Monday through Friday on the ESPN LA YouTube channel. Everybody else is doing it. You should be there, too.
Hey, it's John Ireland. Watching a Laker game is so much more than just a game. It's the moments before tip-off, the people you're with, and the food you're sharing. That's why I love BBGO. BBGO is perfect for at-home watch parties or a night of hoops. Their food is bold and packed with flavor, bowls for a quick meal, dumplings and fried rice for everyone at the table. Vibe on a wave of Korean food and culture with BBGO. Look for BBGO at your local grocery store in the Asian and freezer aisles. BB go for it and bring something different to the table.
Vista Paint is California's original paint company and has been serving pros and homeowners since 1956. Our paints are formulated for lasting performance, beautiful finishes, and made to withstand the weather. Vista Paint, locally made, expertly crafted, always reliable.
March is Truck Month at George Chevrolet. And for a limited time, John Good is offering GM supplier pricing on all new Silverado 1500 models. That's below factory invoice. Save up to $10,000 off MSRP on select 2026 Silverado 1500 trucks. Or lease one for just $399 a month. Visit John Good for a great deal off the 91 freeway at the Lakewood exit in Bellflower or at georgechevy.com. Chevrolet, together let's drive.
Supplier pricing and savings on select models. Lease offers for qualified buyers with approved credit through GM Financial. Plus tax, title, license, and fees. Offers at 3/31/2026. For full details, call 866-949-4805.
John Ireland here. You want a vodka that's championship caliber? Look for Blue Ice Vodka at Ralph's, America's largest potato vodka. Double gold rated, just 64 calories an ounce. Classic, Huckleberry, or double espresso. Blue Ice Vodka. Vodka with standards.
This college basketball tournament moment is brought to you by Marriott Bonvoy.
We got to take one game at a time and go up there and try to play our best and hopefully get a win.
In the 2003 NCAA tournament, junior guard Dwayne Wade led third-seeded Marquette on a magical run to the Final Four. In the Elite Eight, Wade scored 29 points, grabbed 11 rebounds, and dished out 11 assists as he carried the Golden Eagles to the upset win over one-seeded Kentucky.
Marriott Bonvoy, where game day checks in.
Evan Cohen here. Game day brings the excitement. Your stay should feel just as memorable. With Marriott Bonvoy, official hotel partner of the NCAA and U.S. Soccer, you're connected to a portfolio of brands designed for how you travel. Some offer complimentary breakfast, others give you room to spread out, space to stay productive, or extended stay comforts. So whether you're a traveling fan or part of the team, Marriott Bonvoy celebrates the moments that live on before and after the game. Marriott Bonvoy, where game day checks in.
Hey, it's Chris Morales. This March, during Colorectal Cancer Awareness Month, our friends at Providence remind you that colorectal cancer often starts with no symptoms, but screening can save lives. If you're 45 or older, it's time to get screened. Providence brings together the best minds in cancer care, keeping you in the game with trusted, compassionate support. Take control of your health. Learn more at providence.org/SCA colonoscopy. Providence, caring with compassion in Southern California.
Steve Mason and John Ireland.
I'm not a prude. You are. I'm not.
The OGs of LA Sports Radio.
I do not believe I am at all prude. I'm like the least prudish person you know.
Mason and Ireland rolls on.
Hey, it's Elton John's birthday. How about that? Did you ever get to see Elton John in concert?
I did.
Where'd you see him? Did you go to Dodger Stadium and see him?
I went to Vegas.
Oh, nice.
At one of his last shows, or his last, I mean, it really wasn't his last show. He did like 4 different retirement
I think he's
things.
probably done now.
I don't know. I fell for it once.
Yeah.
And then he did like 3 more years.
Yeah, I saw him at Dodger Stadium where he's wearing like the Dodger uniform.
Oh, cool.
And it's super cool.
Yeah, he's great.
Yeah, he's fantastic. And what's your favorite Elton John song?
I mean, I like Rockin' Man. Candle in the Wind, maybe.
Candle in the Wind.
It's pretty awesome.
Yeah, that's a great song.
I don't know, name a bunch of them.
Name a bunch of
Crocodile Rock.
Crocodile Rock.
Yeah, that's a good one. Benny
What's
and the Jets.
Benny and
yeah.
Jets. Yeah, Philadelphia Freedom.
How old is Elton John?
79.
79.
Hey, all right, way to go.
Good for him.
What's his real name?
Reginald.
Yeah, that's it.
Denny.
That's it.
Reginald Denny.
I feel like I know him more because that movie.
Why would I even know that? Why?
It's probably been on Game of Games.
It's probably been on Game of Games. Exactly right.
We do that a lot.
I learn everything on Game of Games. All right, so Momo's in for John today. We're getting ready for Indiana versus the Lakers, and everybody knows by now there are long lines at airports everywhere because TSA is not funded and all that stuff. Here is just a clip. New Yorker at airport.
Oh, they're right there. All right, they're good to here to help. They're not bothering nobody. As long as they can check my bags and get me on my flight, I'm good to go. Right? I want to get to the Bahamas. I want out of here.
There you go. There's New York.
I want to get to the Bahamas.
The Bahamas.
And it's funny because he's not an actor or anything. That's just on New Yorker's talk. And if you see the video of him, he's like, hey, I just want to get to the Bahamas. Everybody needs to work together. It's pretty good. And he had a Yankee cap on and everything. It was great.
Yeah. Hey, by the way, it's game day, which means it's time to BB Go for it. Listen to us for your chance to play. Whenever you hear the cue to call, be calling number 7 and guess which team scores the first 3-point basket of the game. Get it right. You win a $100 BB Go promo code. Plus, you're entered to win a trip to basketball's biggest stage from our friends at BB Go. Bring something different to the table. BB Go for it. All right, so let me see. I want to do a couple of things. First of all, there is a lot of controversy now, and I think this is specifically related to Cade Cunningham, who has a collapsed lung and only has played in 62 games and is unlikely to play at the end of the year to get the 65. Here is the Players Association on the 65-game rule. Cade Cunningham potential ineligibility for postseason awards after a career-defining season is a clear indictment of the 65-game rule and yet another example of why it must be abolished or reformed to create an exception for significant injuries.
You got it.
I haven't had a lot of coffee today.
I'll get you a coffee in the
give
next
me
break.
a coffee.
Yeah.
Then Cade Cunningham's agent says Cade has delivered a first-team All-NBA season. It falls short of an arbitrary games played threshold due to legitimate injury. Now, is there a way, Momo, to separate real injury from load management?
100%. So easy.
Like collapsed lung is injury. That is, you cannot play. That should not count against you.
But how can you prove that LeBron's arthritis in his foot is real injury or load management?
I think you just say any injury that keeps a player out for more than 10 games or, whatever number you want to pick, certain amount of time is that's severe enough to keep a player out for consecutive games. So not just load management, but consecutive games can create a 5-game exception.
Okay.
Like we can say it's 60 games instead.
So there's a way to fix this.
Yeah. It's so.
Would you change the numbers 60?
Yeah, I'd probably go down 5. Let's say you have because at some point we're getting stupid. Like, okay, if we're only playing 50 games at 82, that's,
right.
know. So I think 60. You should have a 5-game grace period here. Because the 65 games has some interesting wrinkles to it. It's not just play. Like you can't just play for 2 minutes in that game. Be like, okay, I showed up in the game.
Right.
You have to play for like more than an expected amount of minutes. Like it's like more than 20 minutes in the game. So like in other words, let's say you have a bad ankle and you just want to get in the game and get that game's counted, but you played 5 minutes and then sat. That doesn't count.
Yeah, right. That should not.
Yeah, and I don't like I just think we need to have exceptions for serious injuries like this. He's at 62. He's close.
Yeah, he's so close.
Yeah, so he needed 3 more games. We should just have a 5-game exception or something, has to be independently reviewed by a medical board or whatever. They do this now. We used to be able to vote in the last week of the season. Now, because of the games played policy, we vote right after the season. They give us it's a really short amount of period. It was it's 72 hours or something.
Yeah.
There's the last game, and then they review everyone's games played, and they say, these are the players that are eligible. Then you have 72 hours to vote.
Yeah, okay.
I mean, but does it take you longer than 72 hours? You saw an entire season.
I'm busy.
You're voting for MVP, right?
Or a lot
NBA.
of awards.
Do you vote for all NBA?
I vote for all of them.
You vote for all of them.
I'm very busy. There's playing games. I got stories to write. And it's sort of like, we need your votes, right? And if you want me to weigh things, you have to really study things. You have to study people's stats. You have to study how many games. Take
it seriously, right?
I mean, look, if you want me to do it really fast off the top of my head, sure, I can do it fast. But if you want people to take it seriously and really study the players,
right.
It's hard in that condensed period of time when we all have other work to do. People are traveling. We have stories due,
Yeah.
So do you think,
I don't even get the ballot until the season's over.
So as a voter, do you or do you know people who weigh different parts of the season differently? So do you weigh end of season versus beginning of the season differently?
I think people do, of course.
Or is it just a bias of this is the last thing I saw?
It's just there's no way you can control for that. Nobody has a thing in their head. Like this year, I'm genuinely torn. I kind of want to vote for Wemby. Yep. I think that but it feels very gut level to me.
Yeah.
It feels very like.
Oh, he's. Yeah.
I mean, it's either Shea or Wemby to me, and then it's Luka. I think Luka will probably finish third this year, but I'm not
Luka's going to finish second, and Wemby's going to finish third.
Okay, could be.
Yeah.
I just think Wemby's just been so unbelievable, and
the team has been great.
The team has been great, and his defensive impact is just immeasurable.
Yeah, I agree.
People get scared when he's within 10 feet of the ball. It changes everyone's offense.
I want to get to a couple other things. Or do I have time for a couple other things or no?
Let's do it after Icebreakers.
Okay, well, I have a couple of other things after Icebreakers. Really interesting stuff floating in right now. So Momo's in for John. Icebreakers next. Short show today. We're off at 2:30, and John's probably going to join us near the end of the show because he's wildly competitive and he wants to compete in Game of Games.
Okay.
So he'll be on a little
bit
later on.
It's not my game, is it?
No.
I thought it was.
Good.
BC's game?
Yeah, it's mine.
Oh.
Okay, good.
He was trying to fool you.
Every once in a while, I go, is it my game or something?
Yeah,
I don't think it is.
You're clear today.
Okay.
You're clear today.
Because if it is, I better start working.
Icebreakers next. Mason and Ireland, 710 ESPN.
Mornings in LA start with Sedano and Cap.
Do you have a Toto at home?
I don't. I have a cheap version of a Toto that my father
so you're still
put on.
getting that kind of action is what you're saying.
Weekdays starting at 7 a.m. on ESPN LA.
With one small problem, which is that on the Toto, the water is warm. With the
this
cheap
is
version,
cold?
Yeah, the cheap version that my father installed, It's ice cold.
Oh, it sprays cold water up there?
Absolutely ice cold.
Oh.
That's not good.
Absolutely ice cold.
Oh, you get the jolt.
Yep, big time.
You get the jolt.
and Briones, make no mistake. Watch me on the YouTube. It goes just like this. You turn it on, and you go, ooh. Like you literally jump up for a second. Ooh, wow, that's cold and refreshing. You know? It is so true. Refreshing is right.
The Morning Show with Sedano and Cap.
Oh, man.
Weekdays starting at 7 a.m. on ESPN Los Angeles.
My boss told me to have a good day, so I left work at 2 p.m. for happy hour. Now your top reasons to visit Morongo.
Get tickets now for alt rock legend Everclear, performing exclusively at Morongo, April 4th.
Number 2.
March Hoops Mania at Morongo. Watch college hoops everywhere you eat, stay, and play.
And the number 1 reason.
We're giving away a Cadillac Escalade IQL the 29th. Earn entries now playing your favorite games.
Morongo, good times.
As America's #1 motorcycle insurer, Progressive has your back.
Oh, like roadside assistance.
Oh yeah, Progressive offers that.
Great. Do you have plans Saturday? My cousin canceled and I'd love to have someone to ride with.
Actually, we just do insurance, not riding buddies.
Cool, let's meet at noon. Actually, scratch that. 10 a.m., you and me, breakfast at a diner.
To be clear, Progressive has your back for insurance only. So get a quote and see if you can save.
Okay, so if you beat me there, get me the Lumberjack Special. We can share.
Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and affiliates. Roadside assistance may require comprehensive coverage.
Get in the zone, AutoZone.
Annie's first oil change wasn't as hard as she thought because she went to AutoZone, where a friendly AutoZoner helped her find the right oil and save on an oil filter. He explained the job and showed her free how-tos on AutoZone.com. When she was done, AutoZone recycled her old oil for free. No hassles, just help. Everything you need, nothing you don't.
Get in the zone, AutoZone.
Restrictions apply.
Listen to Mason and Ireland. Weekdays noon to 3 on ESPN LA.
And it is Mason and Ireland on ESPN LA. It's time for Icebreakers. Icebreakers made possible by Blue Ice Vodka, the finest vodka sourced from Idaho potatoes. Get it? Idaho, Johnny I, the Idaho compound. Enjoy Blue Ice Classic Vodka or their unique flavors like Huckleberry and Double Espresso. Find Blue Ice in stores and ask for them by name. Time for Icebreakers on Mason and Ireland. Take it away, producer Emily.
All right. It is coming down to it. It is double time.
Ooh, yeah.
So, Mace, you have a chance here. You have a chance to make up some points off of John. You are behind 15 points right now because he got it pretty early
But
yesterday.
when it's double, you can make it up pretty quick.
Exactly. So, John has 45. You have 30. Brian has 17. I have 5. And the others, including Ramona, have 7.
Okay.
I should not even be included.
Just play along.
I'm terrible. I
You're
couldn't even
the
get that
others.
John Calipari one the other
That's
day.
all right.
So embarrassing.
For 20 points.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
I was born in 1901 and I died in 1966.
1966 or 56?
66.
Got it.
66.
Got it. Okay.
For 18 points. In 1918, I joined the Red Cross and drove an ambulance. I was an ambulance driver.
All right.
Okay.
For 16 points, I was a chain smoker. But I avoided smoking when I was in public view.
Okay.
Secret chain smoker.
For 14 points. Though I didn't attend college, I have received honorary degrees from Harvard, Yale, and the University of Southern California.
Okay, 1901 to 1966.
For 12 points. In 1923, I was declared bankrupt.
Huh. Okay.
A lot of people were.
No, it's early. No, it's
that's
early for that, yeah.
pre-crash.
29 was the crash.
29 was the
For
crash.
10 points. I have 2 stars on the Hollywood Walk of Fame.
Wow, this is a good one. 2 stars.
Died in 66. This is old
I know.
school.
It's very old school.
For 8 points. Travis was best friends with them.
Yeah, probably.
My first movie came out in 1928, and a character in it just recently entered the public domain.
Oh.
You want me to go on, or PC, Mace, want to try?
My answer was just about to be so
I'm just going to throw one out.
Okay,
It's
go
probably
ahead.
not right. Is it Charlie Chaplin?
That is incorrect.
Okay.
Oh, good guess.
But this person was friends with Charlie Chaplin.
Okay.
Mason.
Go ahead.
How about Walt Disney?
That is correct. correct.
Yeah.
8 points for Mace. Okay, a little bit on John there.
You know what it was going to be? I was going to say Mickey Mouse, and then I'm like, no.
Well, Mickey Mouse is the character that has recently entered the domain. And I get a reminder, characters are on the board.
Characters are on the board.
Here's the rest of the things I would have said.
Okay.
I have a record of 59 Oscar nominations. I am the founder of a little amusement park in Anaheim, California, and a movie studio in Burbank that makes a lot of animated features.
There you go.
Anyway, Walt Disney. There we go.
All right, I made up a little ground there.
Who sponsors the segment, Mace?
It's brought to you by Blue Ice Vodka, America's largest potato vodka. Double gold rated, just 64 calories an ounce, made from Idaho potatoes. Clean, smooth, no additives. Blue Ice Vodka, premium taste, nothing extra. All right, I want to duck one thing in here before we get to sports graffiti. And I think this is interesting. There is a report from Evan Sidri.
Okay.
That Magic Johnson is interested in pursuing a majority ownership stake in the team in Las Vegas, the expansion team. Johnson met with Nevada Governor Joe Lombardo and others this month to discuss his plan of ownership and building a state-of-the-art arena on the Las Vegas Strip. The Lakers legend, already a minority owner, Washington Committee, et cetera, et cetera. What do you think, Magic Johnson? Majority ownership.
I don't know if he has that kind of money.
Does
he really?
What do you got to put down? Like, is it like buying a house? Like you've got a down payment?
No,
and
I
then
just
you
think
make
A lot of the way, Evan Sidery works for Forbes, and that's why he's involved.
Okay, got it.
I mean, look, I could see him be the face of an ownership group,
right?
Like he was with the Dodgers, but like, who's going to give him control? Majority ownership means you have control.
Well, here's the thing, though. Remember when George W. Bush owned the Texas Rangers? He owned 1% and had controlling interest.
Okay, that's interesting. So somebody has money and would give him control.
Correct. Somebody would give him control.
Somebody he probably already knows. I'll find out.
Yeah. Look into that. That's good. Here's another one. 49ers and Rams are going to play Thursday, September 10th at 5:30, and this is the game in Australia, at 5:35 p.m. Pacific time. How convenient is this?
So that's how that happens in Australia. Australia is so far ahead.
It's tomorrow.
It's just tomorrow.
Yeah.
It's like 19 hours ahead. So I remember when I was in Australia, I was like, I'm calling you from tomorrow.
Right. Exactly.
What time is it there? It's the same time, but tomorrow.
Yeah. I was dreading the idea that I would have to get up.
Oh, they would not do an early for a primetime game one.
NFL game, yeah.
They're going to do. And also,
but last year, wasn't the first game like in the middle of the night or 5 o'clock in the morning or something?
No. I don't think
in Brazil?
Well, Brazil is on our time zone.
Oh, okay.
Because
they're Eastern time zone, right?
In any event, I guess the bottom line is, despite the 17-hour time difference, the 49ers and Rams will take the field 10:35 local time, 5:35 our time. It is going to be a perfect Thursday night.
Honestly, it works better to go to Australia because that is a little early of a start. It's 10:30 a.m. or 10:30 p.m.
10:35 a.m.
Yeah, so it's a little early for them in Australia, but it's not crazy.
Yeah. I wonder if the Rams will do the same thing where they fly in like just before the game, play the game. Because I'll tell you what, having been to Australia, you want to talk about, I had the most massive jet lag I have ever had going to Australia.
I don't think I had any jet lag. I think it was just.
I had so much jet lag.
Because it's like you land and it's kind of the same day as night, you know? Like when you go to Europe, you land in the morning and it's like nighttime for you. You land at night and it's like morning for you and you're all back, you're turned around.
Right.
This is like, it's like the same nighttime, daytime.
Yeah. Well, it's going to work.
Okay.
We're going to see football.
Yeah.
In prime time. September 10th.
It is a long flight.
It is a long ass flight.
Very, very long flight.
I got to go on a charter.
Okay. Big ball.
Not a PJ. A charter.
A charter.
Yeah.
Okay.
I had multiple seats.
I know, it's cool.
Yeah, it was very cool.
What airline was the charter?
I have no idea. It was NBC's flight. I have no idea. That's when I was working for NBC at the
only charter I ever got to go on was with the Dodgers when they went to Taiwan.
Oh, I was on a charter with the Lakers when they went to Hawaii.
Okay.
Yeah,
and it was Iwa Air.
Iwa Air.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We were going to Taiwan. It was kind of cool.
All right, we're going to do some sports graffiti now. We've covered a lot of ground. Obviously, Lakers tonight versus Indiana. Can they blow them out? I think they're going to. I think they're going to.
I think they better.
Yeah. On top of that, we talked a little bit about the Puka story, which is ugly, but you can certainly react to. Would you, if you were the Rams, give him the extension now, despite all of the allegations all the alleged stuff that is being reported on. How about Magic Johnson owning the team in Vegas? Dodgers opening night is tomorrow, 5:30 in the afternoon tomorrow. Dodgers versus Arizona. All that stuff is fair game. 877-710-ESPN. It's 877-710-ESPN. We're going to get your calls in here coming up next. Mason and Ireland, 710 ESPN.
It's the Rich Eisen Show on ESPN LA. Weekdays 9 a.m. to noon before Mason and Ireland.
Does the league need to do something? And by that I mean this. In this new league year window where you could do whatever you want, 2 days of negotiating, right? Any trades that happen before it or during it should be transacted on the spot. What are we waiting for? Why do trades have to wait, right? Why do trades have to wait? I need an answer to that. I haven't gotten a good answer to that. Obviously, physicals need to be made, and everybody believes that it's not a failed physical. Everyone knew what his knee problem is. It's not like buyer beware. They were aware. But does the league need to do something about that? Because they're not going to step in and say the Ravens did something off because it's not official. It's the yellow line. This whole thing is the yellow line until 4 o'clock Eastern time.
Weekdays 9 a.m. to noon before Mason and Ireland. The Rich Eisen Show on LA's mega sports station, ESPN.
ESPN LA.
Come on. No! It's just a golf lesson, champ. Loosen up.
I can't. See that Hyundai Santa Fe?
Yeah.
I only paid.
Finish up on your own. I gotta run.
Deal's so right, it almost feels wrong. The Hyundai Getaway Sales Event. Get 0% APR for 60 months, plus 0 payments for 90 days on select Hyundai vehicles. See your SoCal Hyundai dealer. Offers end March 31st. Call 714-568-7676 for details.
We all hear the radio ads about the IRS. They tell you to be afraid, to be scared, and they try to frighten you into calling. I'm not here to do that. Tax Relief Advocates is different. TRA is here to tell you that if you owe money to the IRS, whether it's $5,000, $50,000, or $500,000, we have a solution. It doesn't matter if you're sitting in your car, at work, or with your kids. No matter where you are, call now. 800-575-6759. Don't lose hope. TRA can eliminate or reduce what you owe to the IRS. Generous programs are now available that can give you a fresh start. Our passion is taxes and helping individuals fix their IRS problems. We have over 1,000 5-star reviews on Google and an A+ with the Better Business Bureau. You don't need to be afraid of the IRS any longer. End your tax nightmare today by visiting us online at TRA.com or call 800-575-6759. That's 800-575-6759. Tax Relief Advocates. Real solutions for real people.
ESPN LA family, I'm personal injury attorney Joseph S. Normand. 2026 marks 15 years that you've trusted me to represent you. When you're hurt and down, I'm honored to fight for you in personal injury cases when it matters most. Numbers don't lie. I'm the real deal. The voice you hear is a voice you get. If you've been injured in an accident, call 213-747-1234, 213-747-1234, or visit normandlegal.com. Normand Legal, built on trust, proven by results.
All right, sports graffiti time. 877-710-ESPN. Momo, we've got 3 open lines. I'm not used to seeing 3 open lines. I want them filled
There's an issue
now.
with the phone, so I got to go figure that out.
There is an issue with the phones?
Oh, that's usually why.
Oh, there is an issue with the phones.
Well, call Steve's cell phone. It's 323. No,
310. Yeah, no. All right, so sports graffiti we may not do.
Pause.
Yeah. All right. Yeah. We're coming right back with something. Mason and Ireland, 710
Hey guys, it's
ESPN.
Cappy here, and let me tell you something you should do. You should book your annual eye exam at VisionWorks. It's not just about your sharper vision. It's about catching potential health issues early, like glaucoma, diabetes, or hypertension. Look, I did it. You should do it. I know you're busy. They'll work with you on evenings or weekends. I went to the Santa Ana store, had an amazing experience. That peace of mind, it's totally worth it. If you haven't had your eyes checked yet this year, now is the time, and VisionWorks makes it simple.
The home of USC football, and now the home of The Rich Eisen Show. Weekdays 9 a.m. to noon, KSPN Los Angeles, a Good Karma Brands radio station.
Mason and Ireland.
They say nobody loses like
sneaky bastards. Unbelievable.
Oh, it pays to be a loser, people.
On LA's mega sports station, 710 ESPN.
If you're a loser, it pays.
Back to the guys.
All right, so the phones are down. Oh, God. Here we go. Phones are down. So I've got a question for you, Momo.
I have an idea of how to salvage this. Right?
Okay, you do?
Okay.
So if you want to call in for Sports Graffiti, let's throw back to our old number.
Does the old number work?
Because that one's working right now.
Okay, let's do that.
Can you play the sound, or is it still on your page?
I will. It's still on my page. No, they killed it.
It is 213-799-0139. If you want to call in for Sports Graffiti right now, that number works. So don't listen to the old number.
Yep,
Say it again right now.
213-799-0139.
Okay.
So the old number is back.
For right now.
Temporarily, for
now,
right now.
For now. Okay, so we'll get your calls in here. 213-799-0139. I want to play one thing here while we wait for the phones. I think Stephen A. Smith got something right about baseball this morning. He talked about who is the most likely challenger to the Dodgers.
All right,
and I agree with him 100%.
You can make a legitimate argument that they have the most urgent
Talking about the
roster
Phillies, by the way.
in Major League Baseball this year. They got to win now. This is it. Dombrowski is back as your president, obviously. You re-sign Schwarber and Real Muto. You got Luzardo. You got Sanchez. You got Bryce Harper there. This is it. I mean, you talk to fans in Philadelphia and whatever. They tired. They're tired of waiting for these brothers to step up and close the deal. This is it. And I think that the Phillies know that. And the level of urgency that they have, I think, is different than anybody else in Major League Baseball.
If the Dodgers don't win the World Series this year, I think the Phillies will.
I thought the Phillies were really good last year.
They were.
Just ran. The Dodgers took care of them.
Yeah, Dodgers were a buzzsaw last year. So I like the rotation a lot. Christopher Sanchez is excellent. Jesus Luzardo, Aaron Nola, Zach Wheeler's on the IL right now, but he's going to come back. And Yohan Duran closing. I mean, their pitching is just rock solid. So I think if there is a challenger,
They kept Schwarber. They got. I just don't think they have the same depth up and down the lineup hitting
nobody
wise.
does.
Yeah,
nobody does. Let's be honest.
Yeah.
Nobody has the depth that the Dodgers have got. All right, so phones ready? Sports Graffiti, you ready?
We got people.
Let's do it. Yeah, we do.
All right.
Let's start out with Dave is in Lancaster. Dave, you're on Sports Graffiti. What's up, man?
Hey, good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
I wasn't going to call in, but with this whole new news about Puka and so forth. So anyways, about 2 weeks ago, he was spotted at this UFC 326 fight in Vegas. But you can tell he was hammered drunk. And, I haven't had a drink in 22 years. But I hate to say it, but, somebody needs like a handler or something. I hate to see this kid go down the wrong path.
Yep.
But his behavior off the field, I understand having a good time, but there's limits. And now people with cameras and phones.
Sure.
You're talking about millions of dollars he's jeopardizing. I know he's a kid, but somebody got to get a hold of him quick. And, that's all I got to say.
Agreed. By the way, that UFC event, many headlines about him being drunk at that event.
Yeah, there's just too many things in a row.
He's just kind of off the rails. Let's go to Don in San Dimas. Don, you're on Sports Graffiti. What's up, man?
Hey, guys. Hope you're doing good today.
Hey, Don. Good.
Listen, Mace, I just wanted to say one thing. Well, two things, actually. But the first thing is the whole Elton John's real name.
Yeah.
It's actually Reginald Dwight. Reginald Denny was the truck driver who got beat in the Rodney King.
Oh, my God. You're absolutely right. Oh, man.
That's why that name stuck with you.
That's why that name stuck with me, yeah.
Yeah, and the other thing I wanted to say is on the whole Puka thing.
Yes.
Don't forget about Trevor Bauer and what happened with him.
Sure.
I just get the feeling that because of what was in the news, that salacious part of it was added. I'm not denying that he probably bit her. And to be honest, playing around with girlfriends and stuff, I did the same stupid crap sometimes.
Yeah.
But I just think we need to kind of hold back and wait until we see for sure.
Well, we're definitely going to hold back and wait and see. These are all allegations. This stuff is alleged. He does acknowledge that
he wasn't charged.
He was not charged criminally, but he does acknowledge that he did bite her.
I would also say, in the world we live in, you kind of also have to be careful, when you're interacting with people. Like Dawn saying, oh, yeah, when I have my girlfriends, we've occasionally done that. It's like, they weren't dating. They're not coupled, and then you're going to go if
That's
this is what happens, there's a photo that's pretty stark of his imprint, if that is true, on her shoulder.
Yeah.
So I want to be cavalier about this.
No, not at all. Not at all. Let's go to Solomon in Lake Balboa. Hi, Solomon. What's happening, man?
Hey, I'm good, guys. Thanks for Momo being there today. Momo, you remind me of my wife. You know, man, we get a little frustrated and short-tempered with stuff. Sometimes it just takes a calm woman in the place to go, you know what, let's try the other phone line.
There you go.
Boom.
See, she worked it out. Yeah.
It was Emily's idea, but I'll take credit. Okay.
Oh, okay. Well, another woman. Okay.
Yeah.
Real quick on the Lakers, there were some fans that were getting disgruntled. Oh, my God, they lost to Detroit. You know what, guys? I bet you they start another winning streak starting tonight. And until they secure the playoffs, their playoff seeding, I bet you they just keep winning. So I have no worries about the Lakers.
Thank you very much. Yeah, the next three I feel really good about. I mean, they've won 12 of 14 right now. I think they're going to win the next 3 games, and I think they're going to win them handily. I don't want to be cavalier about that either. Games, any team can rise up. In fact, Indiana did win their last game, beat Orlando, but the Lakers should roll these next 3 opponents.
They really should. And I want to point out, so we look at things through Laker-colored glasses here.
Yes.
They're 12-2. You know the Spurs are like 24-2 in the last 20.
Yeah, I know.
Like, just by contrast, like the Lakers are rolling, but there's 2 other teams out there.
What's funny is they're rolling and they're not making up any ground on the teams at the top.
Rolling.
Yeah,
Thunder
everybody
are
else
rolling
is
and
rolling.
the Spurs are rolling. And,
It's just everybody under the Lakers.
That's right.
That they aren't rolling.
Which is important to finish third.
Sure. Let's go to Mike in Irvine. Hey, Mike, what's happening, man?
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
I just wanted to piggyback on that Laker comment from assuming they weren't going to do anything to now getting excited. The one thing I'm still concerned about is the defense of the big men. I think like Nate McMillan should be paying for a seat on the bench because I watch Ayton for both offensive and defensive rebounds. It's like 6th grade girls basketball. He goes underneath the basket as opposed to getting in position for a rebound. And both he and even Hayes to a lesser extent, but it's like really basic stuff on defensive positioning for rebounding.
And obviously they're going to face some big guys as we go down the stretch if they play Minnesota like they did a year ago.
Minnesota's a scary
you
team,
see
man.
Denver and Jokic, same thing.
Like Minnesota beat Boston the other night. They don't even have Anthony Edwards right now.
Right.
That's a good team. I wouldn't want to see if the Lakers are 3 and Minnesota's 6. I'd be worried.
Would you?
I wouldn't like that first round matchup.
Rank in order the teams the best matchups. Denver,
probably Houston, then Denver.
Houston, then Denver, and your least.
Yeah,
see,
I don't want to see
put
Minnesota.
Minnesota second.
I don't want to see Minnesota. That seems good, and they don't match up well, and they already did it last year.
Yeah, we did see that movie.
Yeah.
Let's go to Renee in La Habra. Hey, Renee, you're on Sports Graffiti. Go ahead, Renee.
Yeah, Steve. I think it's kind of this whole thing is getting a little overblown on Puka. I mean, I get that there are things that the team wants to keep their player in check, but police didn't make charges. The other things they're bringing in from the past were small things. He got drunk at a game. Come on, this is like instead of clickbait, you guys are doing radio bait. It's been a half an hour on Puka, his contract extension and all that. Yes, you got to be worried a little bit as a team. Papa talked with them, but this is getting way overblown.
Okay, story. Renee says it's overblown. I do not think it's overblown. I believe that this is, these are allegations, but if proven, they're very damaging. And on top of that, if you put it in the context of drunk in the streets after the Super Bowl, drunk at the UFC event, I mean, all this stuff in context looks really, really bad.
And it's these beginnings of something that could be starting to roll down the hill.
Right.
That you might not be able to start.
I remember when I signed one of my contracts, the first decent contract I had at ESPN.
When you got the bag?
No, it wasn't even a bag.
Momo got the bag.
It was just a decent contract, okay? It was more than I was making at the Daily News, okay? Like it was like that. But I remember my agent at the time said, "Hey, listen, there's a clause in your contract you need to be aware of. It's like if you get any kind of thing on your record,
like a morals clause.
Yeah, it's a morals clause. Like you can't get pulled over for anything. You can't get any kind of a altercation. If anything happens, they can just cancel the contract.
Right, sure.
Like, that's their job as your agent to make you aware of that. But, like, I always think about it, too. I think, like, listen, I don't ever do anything that I think would be that risky.
Right.
But, like, okay, we're coming from a holiday party, and I have a bottle of wine or something that I brought to the thing. We didn't finish it. Do I take it home? Nope. Can't have an open container.
Right.
Nope. Like, you're just always aware. Like, if
Sure.
I'm out in public with my friends or my girlfriends or whatever it is, I'm kind of aware of my surroundings, and I don't let myself get in a bad position.
And
Or
also,
something could happen. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
you're always thinking about that.
as a public figure, you
Yes.
should always think about that. And also, we don't play about anti-Semitism. If that is true, what
Yeah.
he said, even
Yep.
if it just was said to her,
Yeah, not cool.
you don't play about that.
Yeah.
That is
no.
not cool.
Especially not when you had an incident just 2 weeks prior.
Yeah, it doesn't
And
sound like
he
you learned your lesson.
apologized for it.
And he
Yeah.
apologized for it, and then
Clearly didn't learn anything.
Yep.
If that is true,
If
this
this is
happened
if
true.
this is
Yeah.
true, yeah, if this is true. All right, there you have it. There's your sports graffiti. You know what?
What do you got?
I want to make a personal plea. Personal plea. Next, Mason and Ireland, 710 ESPN.
DeMarco and Travis have taken over Afternoon Drive.
So when you're cheersing, always look directly in the eyes. Yeah.
Weekdays starting at 3 p.m.
Look in the eyes to everybody.
Do you
So
know
if you're
why?
cheersing-
There's one more about a toast. You can't toast with water.
Yeah,
No,
that's
bad.
Yeah,
that's bad.
What was it? What, Laura?
Do you know why the looking in the eyes?
Yeah, otherwise you have bad sex.
Yeah, 7 years of bad sex.
Yep. Look directly
Yes,
in the
I
eye.
always do that.
I
gotta start looking in the eyes. Right in the eyes.
Yeah, absolutely.
She refuses to toast with you anymore, then you know you're really in trouble.
Every time we cheers, Gene goes,
Yes.
Right in the eye.
Yes. I knew I loved her. I knew I loved her.
We don't normally toast. We do this thing called pressure. You have to hold your beer or drink.
Really?
Like hold it for a minute and then make eye contact with everybody.
Afternoons with DeMarco and Travis starting at 3 p.m. on 710 ESPN. The all-new ESPN LA app. And live on YouTube.
We all hear the radio ads about the IRS. They tell you to be afraid, to be scared, and they try to frighten you into calling. I'm not here to do that. Tax Relief Advocates is different. TRA is here to tell you that if you owe money to the IRS, whether it's $5,000, $50,000, or $500,000, we have a solution. It doesn't matter if you're sitting in your car, at work, or with your kids. No matter where you are, call now. 800-575-1482. Don't lose hope. TRA can eliminate or reduce what you owe to the IRS. Generous programs are now available that can give you a fresh start. Our passion is taxes and helping individuals fix their IRS problems. We have over 1,000 5-star reviews on Google and an A+ with the Better Business Bureau. You don't need to be afraid of the IRS any longer. End your tax nightmare today by visiting us online at TRA.com or call 800-575-1482. That's 800-575-1482. Tax Relief Advocates. Real solutions for real people.
Hey, it's Rich Eisen for Pella Windows and Doors. Sometimes teams take a time out to regroup and call the right play. When it comes to your home, Pella Windows and Doors always has the winning game plan. They're not just window and door experts. They're experts at taking care of you and your home. At Pella, they find the products that meet your needs and their experts install them. They do it every day, and that's why your neighbors trust them. Discover why Pella is a trusted choice for homeowners everywhere. Visit Pella.com/Eisen today. That's Pella.com/Eisen.
Smalls here. Life is full of choices, some big, some small. And when you choose an H&R Block Tax Pro, you're choosing the largest network of tax expertise to be in your corner. For when your big ambitions need help with the small details. For when your 6 figures come from 6 different places. For when your gaming stream becomes your revenue stream. For when your business's year 1 needs 70 years of tax know-how. At H&R Block, they've seen it all. And they're here to help you make the most out of your money for life outside the box.
The biggest show on the radio, Mason and Ireland.
Payoff pitch to Rojas.
Hey, this is Miguel Rojas from the Los Angeles Dodgers.
It's back. It's on its way. Out of here. Miguel Rojas.
You're listening to Mason and Ireland Show.
Mason and Ireland rolls on.
Hey, what's up, people? It's baseball opening night. It'll be on Netflix. It's the Yankees and the Giants. And then tomorrow is Dodgers opening day. They are home to the D-backs tomorrow, and Yamamoto on the mound, of course, for the Dodgers. So, Momo, my personal plea. I am working with an organization called New Image Shelter. It is down in Long Beach. And back at Christmas time, I asked for everybody's help. And we were able to come up with so many toys. Financial donations made a difference. People dropped off toys, all that kind of stuff. They work with kids from unhoused and low-income families. So right now, you can help with Easter baskets because a lot of these kids won't have an Easter unless we jump in and help. Again, this is 400 kids, unhoused and low-income families. If you go to my Twitter account or my Instagram account, there's an address you can drop stuff off, whether it be food or candy or completed Easter baskets or toys that'll fit in an Easter basket. There's also a Venmo, a Zelle, and a PayPal. If you can do it, please do. Even if it's $5, it will make a huge, huge difference. And I'm telling you, the most rewarding experience I had during the holidays was with New Image Shelter down in Long Beach. And they had to set up this enormous Christmas store. And we took kids through the Christmas store, and they filled up their bag with all kinds of toys and shoes and books and all kinds of stuff. So if you can help, go to @VeniceMace and check it out. And if you can make a donation, please do it. Hey, tonight's opening night of Major League Baseball, as we mentioned. Tomorrow it starts for the boys in blue as they start the road back to the Fall Classic and 3 in a row. Plus, the Halos open their season against the hated ones in Houston. Remember, you're home for real Dodgers talk from the first pitch of 2026 all the way to the World Series. LA's mega sports station, 7:10 a.m., the all-new ESPN LA app. And on YouTube, we are ESPN LA. All right, so one of the things that I think is going to be fun to follow this year is Shohei Ohtani. Did you see him pitch last night?
I saw his line.
Okay. 11 strikeouts in 4 innings. I mean, that guy was dealing. And remember last year we had to ramp him up slowly.
Yeah, like 2 innings.
He already threw 78 pitches last night. I think we're going to see him soon on the mound. And here's Steve Phillips, former general manager for the Mets, talking about Shohei.
Think about for Dave Roberts. Ohtani was so good that he had to take him out of the game, right? Because he was on a pitch count, and he was only going to have him throw like 75 pitches. He threw 78, but because he struck out 11, his efficiency wasn't there to be able to go deep in the game. You heard Dave say, well, he was efficient. Well, kind of efficient. But when you strike out 11, you're going to take pitches to do that. And he was so good that you have to take him out of the game. Now, that's being good, where your manager has to take you out because you're too good for how you're performing. But Ohtani looks ready. There's no question about that. And in his mind, he's got the visions of potentially winning a Cy Young Award. Now, if he gets to the 25 starts, he's got to get to the 162 innings to qualify, I think, to be a Cy Young Award winner. But the numbers may prove to be worth that if he gets there. We shall see.
Momo, do you think it's possible that he
anything
wins
is
the Cy
possible
Young
with him?
Award? Yeah,
anything.
It's true.
If he decides that's what he wants to do, then it's possible. The only thing I question is whether it is the right thing for him and the Dodgers.
Right.
Like, I don't want him burning himself out in the regular season and not having that kind of juice in the playoffs like he did last year.
Yep.
I don't want anything that takes him away from hitting 50 home runs.
Yeah, I mean, I wonder how many starts. I think at 25 starts, you probably get into the Cy Young conversation.
Okay.
You need at least 25.
So is that going to be, is that every 6 days? Is that a 6-man rotation?
6-man rotation.
Okay.
Yeah.
I like that for everyone.
Yeah, it's good for everybody. Good for Yamamoto. He's used to pitching on a 6-man. By the way, Roki Sasaki, have you seen any of his lines?
Not good.
Here's Jerry Hairston Jr. on Sasaki.
When you're working on something, a golf swing, are you going to go play the Masters? Guess what
No.
Dodger Stadium's? It's like the Masters, right? It's just the big leagues.
You work on it on the range.
You work it on the range. So I love Roki, man. He is a dude. We're all pulling for him. I don't want to see him fail. I don't want to see him lose confidence because he certainly has the makeup. He certainly has the talent. He has all-world talent. I think right now he's trying too hard because that delivery is just at a stop. And then now I got to get that leg up. And then before I knew it, I got runners on. I got to be quicker. And it's just he cannot find a rhythm and tempo to a delivery. So maybe go to a windup. Just take her. I mean, what else you got to lose at this point?
Try something different.
Try something different.
It sounds like throwing spaghetti on the wall to try to figure out Roki Sasaki. Now, does he do this? He's not been optioned yet. Do you option him to AAA, or do you give him a couple of rolls in the rotation?
I give him a couple rolls.
Me too.
It scares me because
Hey, this guy, we don't win the World Series without him last year. Do not win the World Series without Roki Sasaki.
I know.
It is in there.
It's in there, and I just worry that what Jerry's talking about, where you lose confidence, like if you have a couple rough starts where you can't find it at all, like they know his makeup better than anyone, so I'm going to trust them that he can handle whatever happens to him if it doesn't go well, because it hasn't gone well in spring training.
Yeah.
He can't locate the ball
at all. Not at all.
It's like
no, the problem with him is his split finger dives out of the zone.
Yeah.
And people aren't biting on it. So the fastball sets up, and he's got a third pitch he's working on.
It's just not there.
It's not there yet.
And it's messed up everything else.
And what did you have?
I wanted to go back to Ohtani really quick, and I just looked up on his Pro Baseball Reference about how many games he has started in his career, like per season.
Okay.
There's only one season in which he got to over 25 starts, and that was in 2022. The year, funny enough, he didn't win MVP because he lost to Aaron Judge that year.
Right.
The one year he didn't win, but
you don't happen to have where he finished in Cy Young voting that year, do you?
He finished fourth in Cy Young voting that year. So it was not his best year in terms of, I mean, again, on Ohtani's standards, he only finished second in MVP and fourth in the Cy Young voting. So in his
how
own
many
standards,
how many starts did he make the year that he did the Tommy John surgery?
The Tommy John surgery?
Yeah, when he
before he
the most recent Tommy John?
Yeah.
I don't want to say for sure because I can't remember I don't have it on here.
Yeah, it's hard to tell.
It might be 2022. It might be that year, which he could have gotten there, but it was the end of the season where he got the Tommy John.
Yeah.
But I just want to say, in order for Ohtani to be the Cy Young, he needs to be the best pitcher on the Dodgers, which he is going to be on the same team as Yamamoto.
Right.
But Yamamoto, I think we're just skipping over him and his ability to be the Cy Young because I think he should win it before Ohtani does. He's a full-time pitcher.
Well, I mean, honestly, they'll both be top 5 if Ohtani pitches the way he is. And Yamamoto finished
second or
last.
third.
I think it was
You know
Skeens, then Sanchez, and then
he would have won. He had so many games the bullpen blew for him.
Yeah.
He had I think they cost him like 4 or 5 wins.
Yeah. This year, I think our bullpen is going to be nails.
Okay.
No. Edwin Diaz?
Yeah,
Closing?
really good. Is Tanner Scott still on the scheme?
Tanner Scott setting up. Alex Vesia setting up.
Yeah, Vesia looked good. Spring training.
Vesia has been good. That whole crew, Jack Dreyer. Will Klein is on the roster now.
Will Klein, Dodger hero.
We love Will Klein. He's the
got
best.
And Ramona, I have your answer to your question.
Okay.
So Ohtani got that the second Tommy John in 2023. So he got pulled from a game in 2023 on the Angels. That year, he had pitched 23 starts. And the year prior, which is the one I mentioned earlier, the 2022 season, that's when he had 28 starts. So that was the year before.
Got it. So
these things make me nervous.
Yeah. But
overused to Tommy John. We've never really seen someone be great post to Tommy John. So it's still, we're kind of in this exploratory phase with the two Tommy John coming back, and Ohtani has a lot of usage, obviously, not just on the mound.
Although those 11 strikeouts in 78
he looks incredible.
pitches, he did look incredible the other night. All right. Do you think they're going to miss Clayton Kershaw's leadership, Momo?
Yeah, but I think there's some other guys in there that are trying.
Yeah, who do you think? I
think Blake Snell likes to be that guy.
You think Blake Snell?
Yeah, it feels like Blake's got a voice, likes to use it. He's got a commanding presence when he's there. I don't know if he's going to be pitching right away, right? And he kind of
he's not
slow.
pitching. He's not pitching right away.
But he definitely seems to.
They think he'll be back in May.
He definitely seems to have something to say.
Yeah,
that makes sense. Like they put a mic in front of him and he talks.
Because Freddie's not there.
No, Freddie's not that guy.
Mookie can be that guy.
I think Yamamoto has a lot of respect in that locker room. I don't know if he necessarily uses his voice all the time.
Right. You know who I think is so critical to the chemistry of that team is Miguel Rojas.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Miguel Rojas is, and his connection. When he speaks, I think people listen.
I agree.
Especially now.
Yeah.
Especially after what happened last year during the postseason. All right, coming up next for you. Do you know that Austin Reeves almost wound up in Detroit?
I didn't.
I will explain that coming up next. Mason and Ireland, 710 ESPN.
It's time to BB Go for it.
Every game day, you can play and win fabulous prizes from BB Go.
And qualify for the grand prize, a trip to basketball's biggest stage.
Thank you. Here we go.
now time to BB Go For It. It's your cue to call caller number 7 right now. 213-799-0139. 213-799-0139. Caller number 7 gets to tell us which team tonight will hit the first three-pointer.
BB Go For It.
That's right. It's a Lakers game day. Tell us again which team will hit the first three-pointer, and you can win.
From BB Go and ESPN LA.
BB Go For It.
We'll find out who's playing BB Go For It coming up next on ESPN LA.
We got your chance to win.
You never know what you're going to get when you wake up with Sedano and Cap.
LAFC. I see Jorge's hat right now. LAFC.
I mean, I'm wearing an LAFC hat, too.
Well, but I noticed his.
I mean, we're both wearing LAFC hats.
Why don't you say, hey, I see that Chris and Jorge are both wearing LAFC hats. Like, you specifically chose Jorge over Morales.
I have a problem with
I
that.
looked at him first.
You do. He's a sensitive guy. I like your LAFC hat, Chris.
It's the morning show with Sedano and Cap. Weekdays starting at 7 a.m. on ESPN LA.
Change is in the air at LAX. Los Angeles International Airport's automated people mover trains are rolling soon as part of LAX's ongoing investments in improving your travel journey. The new trains will quickly move guests between all terminals. The new consolidated rental car center, metro trains and buses, and economy parking in 10 minutes or less. Departing every 2 minutes, they'll help approximately 30 million passengers per year. Learn more at lawa.org/ESPN. That's lawa.org/ESPN.
I'm Boomer Esiason. My mom died from cancer. She was only 37 years old. She didn't have life insurance, and that was devastating for my family. That's why having life insurance is so important to me. Ethos makes it fast and easy. Get a quote in seconds, apply in minutes, and get same-day coverage. You can get up to $3 million in coverage with no medical exam.
Get your free quote at ethos.com/play. That's ethos.com/play. Paid spokesperson. Time spent on application may vary. Online health questions required.
Every 40 seconds, a child is reported missing. Find the Children is a nonprofit organization dedicated to helping find missing kids. You can be a part of their mission by donating your unwanted car. Call 1-800-294-0222. You'll receive the maximum tax deduction, and we provide fast, free pickup. Call 1-800-294-0222. Donate your unwanted or unused car. Call 1-800-294-0222. This advertisement was paid for in partnership with Cars R Us and Find the Children.
Clinton Yates here. Game day brings the excitement. Your stay should feel just as memorable. With Marriott Bonvoy, official hotel partner of the NCAA and U.S. Soccer, you're connected to a portfolio of brands designed for how you travel. Some offer complimentary breakfast. Others give you room to spread out, space to stay productive, or extended stay comforts. So whether you're a traveling fan or part of the team, Marriott Bonvoy celebrates the moments that live on before and after the game. Marriott Bonvoy, where game day checks in.
It's about time delivery worked on your schedule. Same day, next day, or scheduled in advance. However you plan it, the Home Depot delivers the whole job. From drywall to doors, plumbing to paint, we'll get it there when you need it. Because on the job site, timing is everything. You order, we deliver. It's that easy. The Home Depot Pro. It's about time.
It's time to BB Go For It.
Every game day, you can play and win fabulous prizes from BB Go.
And qualify for the grand prize, a trip to basketball's biggest stage.
It's time on Mason and Ireland right now on ESPN LA to BB Go For It. We've got caller number 7. Let's find out who it is.
And caller number 7 is Ruben Trejo from Cyprus. Just for playing BB Go For It today, you win $50 in BB Go. Now your chance to make it $100 and qualify for the grand prize, a trip to basketball's biggest stage. Give us your prediction, Ruben, for tonight's game. Who's going to score the first three-pointer, Lakers or Pacers?
Of course, the Lakers.
BB Go For It. Listen to tonight's game on ESPN LA, and let's see if you're right for your chance to win even more BB Go product and qualify for the grand prize to see basketball's biggest game in person. BB Go For It from Mason and Ireland, ESPN LA, and our friends at BB Go.
BB Go For It.
And BB Go Forward is brought to you by BB Go, bold Korean flavor that's comforting and easy to share, from bowls to dumplings and fried rice. BB Go Forward, and bring something different to the table. Momo, have you listened to episode 2 of Mason Plus yet, or watched it?
Not yet.
You got to get to it.
Okay. I'll go download it right now so you get my stats.
Got Blair Underwood on there.
Okay.
He's terrific on the show. He's got a new movie out, a hockey movie, which is totally credible, called Youngblood. Like, the hockey part looks real.
Cool.
And there's also a clip.
All right. I'm going to it now.
There's also a clip in this show. You can listen to it or watch it, of me in 1997.
Oh, year I graduated high school.
On the Tom Snyder Show on CBS. And
Okay.
I cannot believe how young and handsome I was.
This is the part where I'm supposed to say you're still
You're still handsome.
handsome.
Yeah, why not?
I wasn't going to say young.
Why not?
I mean, you got
Yeah.
the Silver Fox thing. We can't get away with young
Exactly.
anymore. Yeah.
All right, so Austin Reeves was on the Mind the Game podcast with LeBron James and Steve Nash. And apparently, the Detroit Pistons were looking at him as a second-round draft pick. Listen to this.
Like, do you think in your heart at the time,
You know
you're like,
why.
well,
You know what?
I'm not allowed to say.
Oh, hang on a second. The wrong clip. Here is that clip.
My agents, Reggie back there, they set up a plan, and the plan was, we knew LA had a two-way open on draft night, and knew it was a situation to where, I could possibly step in, get a contract, because I don't know how many guys were actually under contract at that time. There was a lot of free agents, a lot of signings to be done, and we knew that going in. They called it 42, and they came up to me, and it's every kid's dream of hearing their name called on draft night, and I'm no different. But it came down to sticking to a plan, and that's what we did. And it sucked to not hear my name called, but obviously putting ourselves in a good position was much more important.
So basically, shine Detroit off.
Yeah, that happens a lot, actually.
Does it?
Yeah. Some GM complained about that this year. I can't
Really?
remember which GM it was, but he essentially said, like, I'm just I didn't realize how many of these draft picks are basically accounted for already.
Right.
To where, like, people just say, don't draft us. We already have a spot in the second round, or we already have a free agent destination picked out. Because essentially what your agent's job is to get you to a place where you have a chance.
Right.
You have the best chance to succeed.
Sure.
So if you're going to be a late second round pick, you don't want a team. Well, first of all, at the time, Detroit was terrible.
Right. They were terrible.
They were terrible. And
I think he goes on to say that the Lakers had, because it was free agents, only had like 5 or 6 players locked up. So
Right.
there was room for
there was
him there,
room.
too.
And if you had a good summer league and they knew about him, but they didn't have a draft pick, or they weren't going to use the draft pick on him. But sometimes that happened with Duncan Robinson, too. Do you know him now he's on the Pistons. He was on the Heat.
Sure.
Sometimes if you have a really good workout with a team and there's a chance that you're not going to get drafted, like you're kind of a fringy draft pick, they'll say to you, we really like you. We're not going to use a draft pick on you, but we would like to sign you to a 2-way deal.
Yeah, right.
And then you just kind of like don't do any more workouts. If you trust the team and you trust that they're going to do that,
yeah.
You just you just don't do any more workouts for anybody else.
And you get to pick your spot as
And you
opposed
pick
to
your
going
spot.
to
Yeah.
kind of wherever you're drafted.
Right, because sometimes wherever you're drafted, they may not have any spots open. They may have a couple star players at your position.
Yep.
Right? And if his agents had a pretty good vibe from the Laker front office, like
Yes.
he was going to get a real shot. That's exactly how you do it.
It's a little misleading, honestly, to say that Austin Reeves is undrafted. He is undrafted, but like there is a scenario in which he could have been drafted. But he
that
decided
actually
to
happens
choose this.
quite a bit
Yeah.
with undrafted players. Like they could have been drafted, but they had a promise from someone else.
It's not like in football where there is more opportunities and the drafting. Undrafted is very different in the football sense.
So Steve Nash went on to ask him why he thinks he wasn't drafted higher.
Like, do you think in your heart at the time,
You know
you're like,
why.
well,
You know why.
I'm not allowed to say it.
I can.
Okay.
I know why. You know how that it is.
And I wasn't trying to put you on the spot. No,
because
it's
they look
true.
at they look
Yeah.
they look at the judge a book by its cover situation. Like I saw the talent.
Yeah.
That's not that guy that I'm seeing is not he's not an undrafted. There's no way that guy goes undrafted. Like, but it's come on, man.
Well, I think the draft too is you got your top 15 players or whatever the lottery is, and then after that I feel like teams just try to hit home runs.
Right.
And then my age I was 22, I think, coming out. So they're like,
especially in your era, analytics definitely
exactly. So it's like go young, go athletic, and I wasn't either of that.
So is that why he wasn't drafted? Part of it.
Yeah. I know what LeBron's alluding to, obviously.
Yeah, of course,
right?
yeah.
But he had a good career at Oklahoma. He wasn't like a bad player.
And by the way, 22 when he comes out, you know what? If I was an NBA general manager, I would look around and say, oh, that guy's got 3 years of experience, or 4 years of experience, and we're going to sort of jumpstart the process, going to be more NBA ready with more years of as opposed to a 19-year-old who's a project who may not even reach his potential while he's on your team. It may be a second deal where he reaches his potential.
There's very few organizations that have the player development system in place to actually make players into what they think they can be.
Right.
One of them is Oklahoma City.
Yeah.
They sign guys, they find guys. Like Lou Dort wasn't drafted. Lou Dort was a guy, Arizona State.
Yep.
Apparently he just totally blew his draft workouts. Like there were questions about his ball handling and his shooting. And he came out after his sophomore year and had a couple of disastrous draft workouts.
Right.
And then people just didn't take him. And so he ended up he was in New York for the draft.
Yep.
He was like one of those people, thought he was getting drafted and didn't even get taken. Guess who the first call was from? Sam Presti.
Yeah.
Because Sam he had seen him. I remember talking to Sam about this, and he had seen him at the NCAA tournament. Some regional game was in Oklahoma State or in Tulsa maybe, and he saw the way that Lou played defense, and he's like, "Oh, well, we can teach him to shoot." Right.
So okay,
and then they did, and Lou Dort was on the Oklahoma City Blue. He was on the G League team. A bunch of their guys have been on the G League team. They have this real development program. That's why guys like Austin don't get drafted because everyone thinks they can do that.
Let me ask you this: so development is expensive.
Mm-hmm.
You need people specifically to be able to work at that. Is that something that we should expect to see with the Lakers? Better player development?
Yes. I can say this. I think that they are going to fairly immediately start making more hires in terms of scouting and analytics. Nice. They're going to almost immediately, you're going to start seeing those departments be beefed up. I think they're already in process of trying to beef those.
And the Tony Bennett thing.
Tony Bennett.
And that's a small piece, but it's something they're taking seriously.
Well, for somebody like you, who is a Virginia person, I know that meant a lot to you.
Yes.
I think that's a piece. It's a more ceremonial piece, I think. But I'm talking about a scouting department, which is somewhat non-existent right now.
And what the Dodgers would call quants. The people that do all the numbers and the analytics.
And it's not going to be one guy doing it.
No.
It's going to be they're going to hire 12 really bright people and get them in 12 rooms, and then they all talk. I mean, they're going to go from having bare bones in those departments to really built up, and I think that's already happening.
Yeah. All right. Coming up next for you is Fast Track. By the way, it is a short show today, so we're off at 2:30. So we're going to do some Fast Track right now. Among other stuff, we're getting ready for Lakers, Indiana tonight. Let's hope they bury him. We're getting ready for opening night, which is Yankees Giants on Netflix, and then the Dodgers tomorrow. Yeah, we should always. I
need baseball music. It's opening day.
Some baseball music on.
Okay, I love this one too.
Yeah,
and I need an organ though. Let's get an organ too.
And you need James Earl Jones. Baseball.
It's always cold in here, but I still get shivers.
Yeah, we had Dieter Rule on the show a couple of weeks ago.
I love it.
Yeah, he's so good. So good. All right, coming up next for you is Fast Track. Mason and Ireland, 710 ESPN.
DeMarco and Travis have taken over Afternoon Drive.
I had a dude, he's a trainer at the gym I go to, UFC Torrance, and he's from Kansas City, swears he knows football. He told me Juju Schuster was going to be their starting tight end.
Wait. That's
exactly.
Weekdays starting at 3 p.m.
He did you a favor.
Right. Check, please.
Yeah.
I'm out of this conversation.
I love those guys. Those are my favorite guys.
Right.
Juju Schuster's going to be their tight end.
You got it, man.
Yeah, I thought so too. Have a nice day.
So that was on Sunday when today was, I said, hey, I was just making fun. We got your corners. He goes, I don't care. We don't need them.
Yeah.
Right. We'll just draft and develop. This is what we do.
This is your fault for re-engaging with the guy that thought Schuster was was a tight end. Whatever you get from this point is on you. Yeah.
Afternoons with DeMarco and Travis starting at 3 p.m. on 710 ESPN. The all-new ESPN LA app. And live on YouTube.
No! It's just a golf lesson, champ. Loosen up.
I can't. See that Hyundai Santa Fe?
Yeah.
I only paid
Finish up on your own. I gotta run.
Deal's so right, it almost feels wrong. The Hyundai Getaway Sales Event. Get 0% APR for 60 months, plus 0 payments for 90 days on select Hyundai vehicles. See your SoCal Hyundai dealer. Offers end March 31st. Call 714-568-7676 for details.
Hey, it's John Ireland. Watching a Laker game is so much more than just a game. It's the moments before tip-off, the people you're with, and the food you're sharing. That's why I love BBGO. BBGO is perfect for at-home watch parties or a night of hoops. Their food is bold and packed with flavor, bowls for a quick meal, dumplings and fried rice for everyone at the table. Vibe on a wave of Korean food and culture with BBGO. Look for BBGO at your local grocery store in the Asian and freezer aisles. BB go for it and bring something different to the table.
We all hear the radio ads about the IRS. They tell you to be afraid, to be scared, and they try to frighten you into calling. I'm not here to do that. Tax Relief Advocates is different. TRA is here to tell you that if you owe money to the IRS, whether it's $5,000, $50,000, or $500,000, we have a solution. It doesn't matter if you're sitting in your car, at work, or with your kids. No matter where you are, call now. 800-575-6759. Don't lose hope. TRA can eliminate or reduce what you owe to the IRS. Generous programs are now available that can give you a fresh start. Our passion is taxes and helping individuals fix their IRS problems. We have over 1,000 5-star reviews on Google and an A+ with the Better Business Bureau. You don't need to be afraid of the IRS any longer. End your tax nightmare today by visiting us online at TRA.com or call 800-575-6759. That's 800-575-6759. Tax Relief Advocates. Real solutions for real people.
And it is 2 p.m. in the Southland on the biggest show on the radio, Mason and Ireland.
All right, it is time for Fast Track.
Fast Track.
The return of Fast Track, driven by our friends at Cerritos Auto Square. Why do more people buy their car at Cerritos Auto Square than from any other location in Southern California? Easy. With 24 dealerships side by side, car shoppers can find the right car at the right price at the right location. Cerritos Auto Square. Learn more at CerritosAutoSquare.com.
Time for Fast Track.
Down low is 350Q, 3.25 horsepower, 4-speed, 410 gears, 10 coats of competition orange, hand rubbed lacquer with a blue plane manifold, open race cams.
Fast Track on Mason and Ireland.
Time for Fast Track. Take it away, Mace.
Zoom, zoom, man.
Well, get used to this. Robert Pattinson and Zendaya are on a press tour. They're going to be in multiple movies this year, so get ready for a lot of Robert Pattinson and Zendaya. But Zendaya was asked in an interview whether or not she was Team Jacob or Team Edward. And let me explain. That is from Twilight.
Twilight, right.
There are two main love interests.
That's
for Bella
Pattinson or the werewolf,
or Taylor
right?
Lautner, yes. And in the interview, and Robert Pattinson is always pretty non-serious in these interviews. He's like, no one was ever Team Jacob. That was just a marketing ploy. I would disagree. I was Team Jacob, so take that, Rob.
He was the werewolf.
I was the werewolf.
Werewolf. Okay.
I was. But at that time, there was a couple different YA young adult novels that were in this love triangle trope. So there was Hunger Games and Twilight all kind of involved this love triangle.
Right.
Why do you think people are so interested in love triangle?
Yeah, it's a good question. Because, I'm thinking in real life, you think about Brad Pitt, Jennifer Aniston, Angelina Jolie, and the way that worked out. You go back, it's funny. You go back in history. Travis probably remembers this. But it was Elizabeth Taylor, Richard Burton, and Eddie...
Redmayne?
No, this is old school.
I don't know.
Old
I'm just
school.
thinking of
but
Eddies
there was
that I
a
know.
very similar kind of love triangle back in the day. And I think whenever you're faced with an interesting binary choice, A or B, you've got to get off the schneid and pick one or the other. And everybody else has an opinion about whether you take A or you take B.
It's like House Hunters International. Okay, they get the three choices.
I've seen this show, yeah.
They
get the three choices. I know this show.
And then there's always under budget fixer upper,
right?
And then there's over budget in the jungle,
yeah.
And then there's over budget by by the beach, but whatever. And then I'm like, I can't believe you would move to another country and only see 3 houses.
3 houses, yes.
Like really, and you have to make some compromises. But the show works because the audience always wants to have an opinion.
Wants to know which one is going to be the choice.
Everybody wants to feel invested, like their opinion matters.
I'd also like to add one thing, is that, in my opinion, my hot take about love triangles, all points of the triangle need to be interested in each other. So think challengers. Like, all points need to want to be with the other point. Do you get what I'm saying?
Yes, I do.
I think that.
So you're saying that the fact that the 2 guys did the thing makes it a love triangle?
Yes. No. I just think that for a true love triangle to be there, every point needs to be attracted to the other point. So, I feel like the Jacob Edward isn't as love triangle-y because Jacob and Edward didn't want to be together.
Right. Okay.
I think a true love triangle involves all parties.
So it's like a throuple.
Yes. That's my hot take.
Okay.
Well, but usually the two guys who are duking out girl, they have to actually fight.
Right.
But maybe they're getting off of the heat of fighting over the girl, and then they are into each other.
You just want to live in a world where challengers is real.
I live in that world, and that world exists.
Yeah, no, I believe it.
You live in a lot of worlds, Em.
Yeah. By the way, I was totally wrong on the Elizabeth Taylor thing. So here's the way it went
down.
Who
was it? Okay.
Eddie Fisher was a really big star.
Okay.
And he was with Debbie Reynolds.
Okay.
Okay.
And in the Rain, mother of Carrie Fisher.
Carrie Fisher, right.
Okay.
And
Burt Reynolds? Anywhere in there?
No. And Eddie Fisher dumped Debbie Reynolds to go with Elizabeth Taylor. And that was like the Angelina Jolie, Brad Pitt, Jennifer Aniston of its day. It sort of recreated itself.
When did she live at the Beverly Hills Hotel?
I do not know the answer.
She'd lived there for quite a while.
Did she?
Yeah.
Okay.
If you're interested in stories like this, I would suggest a book. It's called 7 Husbands of Evelyn Hugo. It's by Taylor Jenkins Reid. Fantastic book. I have not known anybody who's picked it up that didn't love this book. So 7 Husbands of Evelyn Hugo.
Okay.
Look it up.
Okay. Hey, before we get to Bri, what's on tap today here on ESPN LA? Well, the Lakers wrapping up their East Coast road trip tonight in Indiana. The Toyota Lakers countdown with Beto Duran starts at 2:30, less than an hour from right now. Tip-off is early at 4. Hear it on your afternoon drive on 710 a.m. or in crystal clear digital audio on the ESPN LA app. Brought to you by Michelob Ultra, a superior taste worth playing for. The official beer sponsor of the Los Angeles Lakers. Please enjoy responsibly. Vroom, vroom,
Fast
BC.
track. All right, so the 2026 Happy City Index, which is a London-based, study that goes along like 70 factors that determine the happiest city in the world.
Okay.
There's a worldwide study here, 250 cities. Only 3 the top 3 cities in the U.S., all California.
Okay.
I think San Francisco's 45, San Diego 155, and San Jose 170-ish.
Yeah.
What do you think is the happiest city in the world, according
Happiest
to them?
city in the world. Now, this is in the entire
world, and I'll say it's not in the United States.
Yeah.
Okay. I will say it is Barcelona.
Momo?
I am going to go with some kind of Nordic country.
Oh, like Norway, Sweden.
Let's go with Copenhagen.
Wow, ding, 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 ding.
Oh, is that really the happiest city?
It is. According to them, that is
wonderful,
the happiest city.
wonderful Copenhagen. Oh,
Wow.
I just always wanted a reason to sing that.
Pulled that out of the sky.
Which is so interesting because a lot a lot of movies, Scandinavian movies, are so sad and depressing.
It's really cold and dark there.
Yeah.
For a lot of the year. But they're very happy. There's a word. It's called
Hygge or Hygge.
Yeah, it's Hygge, and it's this word. It's just
like a way of
warm
being.
and cozy.
Yeah,
it means warm, cozy, and happy.
They swim in their river in their city, when it's warm out. They'd like to take advantage of what life offers them in Copenhagen.
Yeah.
So let me ask you this: if I told you can't live in America anymore,
Okay. Yeah.
what city would you pick?
Oh, that's interesting. City, or can I go anywhere in the world?
Anywhere in the world, yeah, any city.
I'd probably go to a Greek island.
Greek island?
Yeah.
You got a choice? Which one?
Crete, probably.
Have you been there?
Yeah, many times.
Oh, yeah.
That's my spot.
Yeah, see, I'd be on Santorini.
Okay.
Yeah, Santorini.
So I'd get it
economically would be a little bit of an interesting thing to live in Greece.
I'd go full Mamma Mia. There
are economies all over the place.
Yeah, but I'd go full Mamma Mia. I'd have a B&B. I'd have
You'd sing with
No, I don't need to sing. I'm just that's what they did in this show.
And you'd have 3 potential baby daddies. Oh my God, that's what's gonna happen.
I'm just talking about going to a Greek island and renting out the place.
Okay, so you want to be a host at Airbnb?
Host at Airbnb.
By the way, my pick would be Barcelona.
That's a good town.
You know why I like Spain? Cannabis legal.
Nice.
Oh, okay.
Is it legal in Copenhagen?
I don't know the answer.
Might
I know that
contribute.
it's legal for medical stuff all over Europe, but it's legal for recreational.
Yeah.
In Spain.
Yeah, I'd probably do like walking tour. I'd have like a farm or something, and I'd grow things.
I
and
think
then
you'd
I'd
be good at doing a walking tour.
Yeah, I'd be good at I'd do walking tours. I'd get expats come stay at my Airbnb. It'd be fun.
Did I mention my summer vacation is in Spain?
Really?
Yeah.
What are the dates of that?
Yeah, right.
Did you put in for that yet?
Fill-ins? No, I haven't put in for it yet.
What part of Spain?
Barcelona.
Okay.
I love
Barcelona.
Barcelona, as they like
Yeah.
to say there. Yes. Hey, I wanted to mention one thing, and that is that Adam Silver has come out today and said...
Well, it was a Board of Governors meeting today. That's
he
why.
said their 2026 reforms will stop tanking, period.
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 Did he say it like that?
Well, that's the way it reads, period.
Did he raise his
We're
voice?
going to stop it, period.
Did he raise his voice?
I don't know the answer to that. I
Did
did
the
not hear
report-
the clip.
Like
But
Mick Cronin
what
style?
is the magic trick that he intends to play?
There's got to be carrot and a stick. So probably some of both. Like my guess is that they should flatten the odds. I think he hinted at it at his All-Star appearance.
Meaning that
Top 8.
Same ping pong balls.
Same ping pong balls. So there's no advantage to finishing worst versus 8th.
Now,
that helps a lot.
Let me play the alternative.
Mhm.
Let me play devil's advocate.
Okay.
So, Sam Presti.
Yeah.
Had 2 awful, awful seasons
Yeah.
to be able to build this team the
I
way
know.
it is right now.
Yeah.
So if the odds flatten, how is a bad team, a small market team, expected to rebuild if they get the 8 pick instead of the 1 pick?
You just have to be better at player development.
Mhm.
You have to be smarter with. By the way, the teams that are in the lottery are always in the lottery, every year. The lottery is not always the best way to get out of the lottery.
Although look at Indiana where they were last year and look at where they are
I know
now.
they just had this is like a gap year.
It is a gap year.
It's a
They
total
didn't-
gap year.
They didn't have Halliburton. And
Yeah, that's it. I mean, the same thing was supposed to happen to Boston, and it didn't.
It did not.
I mean, like you could say that. I mean, I think that's why Jaylen Brown should be top 5 MVP votes.
Yep. Oh, for sure.
A top 5. But I think, that you could have said, well, Pascal Siakam could have carried him. Well, he didn't.
Oh, yeah.
I just think you have to flatten the odds because Adam said something. This is where I think he telegraphed what's going to happen. Okay. He said, we've done a lot of studies, and when I talked to a lot of GMs, they say because of the artificial tanking, it's really hard to tell who the worst team. Tanking is supposed to help the worst teams.
Right.
But we can't tell who the worst teams are anymore
Because they're
of all
not
the
playing their guys.
Right, because the artificial tanking.
Yeah.
So that just means, he goes, who's to say that the 8th worst team is not the worst team? Because the team with the worst record may not actually be that bad. They just sat everybody.
Right, exactly.
So I think what they're going to do is they're going to just flatten all the lottery
And
ads.
no matter what, if you're in the bottom 8, you get the same number of ping pong balls.
Yeah, and then there's good. So that's one, element of it. And then I think they're going to do something far more punitive. Something's going to happen. They're going to punish
Interesting.
teams for just openly tanking like that. Like if you're in this X amount of times in a row, you get not relegated, but something like you could lose a draft pick or things
You know
like
what?
that.
That is music to John Ireland's ears.
Yeah, there's going to be something punitive.
And he's going to join us coming up
Ooh,
next.
okay.
In the meantime, if you ride a motorcycle here in L.A., you already know you can be the safest rider on the road and still have somebody drift into your lane like you're invisible. And remember, lane splitting is not a crime. If you've been injured in a motorcycle crash that wasn't your fault, call Jacob and Ronnie. If you've been in any kind of accident, car accident, motorcycle, accident with a commercial vehicle, that has a whole bunch of different angles that need to be handled. I mean, Jacob will take care of you from beginning to end, and you don't pay him unless you win. He will get you the compensation that you deserve. And the number is so easy to remember. It's 800-345-6789. That's 800-345-6789. Call Jacob.com. Mason and Ireland, 710 ESPN.
It is Fast Track on Mason and Ireland on 710 ESPN, the all-new ESPN LA app, and always on YouTube at ESPN Los Angeles, driven by Cerritos Auto Square.
And it is time for Fast Track.
Fast Track.
Why do more people buy their car at Cerritos Auto Square than from any other location in Southern California? Easy. With 24 dealerships side by side, car shoppers can find the right car at the right price at the right location. Cerritos Auto Square. Learn more at CerritosAutoSquare.com.
Time for Fast Track.
More Fast Track next.
Your Lakers.
60 points for Luka Doncic.
Your season. Your home.
And some history for Luka Doncic as he becomes the first player since Kobe Bryant to score 60 points in a Lakers uniform.
Follow Luka Doncic, the Lakers, and every moment of the Lake Show.
Luka puts up an impossible three, and it goes! Luka's got 58!
On the home of the purple and gold.
ESPN LA.
My boss told me to have a good day, so I left work at 2 p.m. for happy hour. Now your top reasons to visit Morongo.
Get tickets now for alt-rock legend Everclear, performing exclusively at Morongo, April 4th.
Number 2.
March Hoops Mania at Morongo. Watch college hoops everywhere you eat, stay, and play.
And the number 1 reason.
We're giving away a Cadillac Escalade IQL the 29th. Earn entries now playing your favorite games.
Morongo, good times.
Looking for a vodka with standards? Blue Ice delivers. American-made from Idaho potatoes, gluten-free, non-GMO, and only 64 calories an ounce. Enjoy the classic Huckleberry with lemonade or award-winning double espresso. Blue Ice vodka, premium taste, nothing extra.
710 ESPN, your home for the 17-time world champion Lakers.
KSPN Los Angeles, a Good Karma Brands radio station.
Fast Track.
And it is Fast Track on 710 ESPN. Mason and Ireland on the all-new ESPN LA app, 7:10 a.m. and always on YouTube at ESPN Los Angeles. Fast Track now back in the 2 p.m. hour on Mason and Ireland, driven by Cerritos Auto Square. Why do more people buy their car at Cerritos Auto Square than from any other location in Southern California? Easy. With 24 dealerships side by side, car shoppers can find the right car at the right price at the right location. Cerritos Auto Square. Learn more at CerritosAutoSquare.com. Once again, back to Fast Track and back to Mason and Ireland on 710.
And Ireland is here now, live from Indiana. What's going on, Jono?
What's happening, people? How are you?
All is good.
Hey,
all
John.
is good.
Momo, I have never been more proud of you, and I've
Yes?
been proud of you a lot, than when I saw that Ice Cream Sundae
Oh,
video.
yeah.
Way to go.
Legendary.
Way to
Listen.
embrace the radio bit.
That is an Ireland move. I cannot turn down a bet,
Yep.
and I cannot turn down a bit.
Oh, and by the way, it was a $100 bet,
Yeah.
and you said donate it to New Image Shelter,
Yeah.
and I did
I gave him
donate
another $100 too, yeah.
Oh, did you? That's
Yeah,
nice
yeah,
of you. Thank you. Thank you.
But yeah.
Hey, so Mace.
Yes.
Would you have, in light, it's so funny we were talking about this yesterday. In light of last night's news, would you still today pay Puka Nacua the bag?
I would not.
Yeah, I didn't think so.
And it's not just this this alleged incident. It's like there's context and there's other stuff that he has been involved in.
I think because of everything you're describing, this now becomes a prove it year.
Yes, absolutely.
For Puka.
But then there's a risk of alienating him.
Yes, and that is the problem. You could alienate him.
But don't, Ramona, rather than give him a guaranteed ridiculous amount of money, I would take the risk of alienating him, wouldn't you?
Can you put some conditions on that guaranteed money?
I don't know
You can in basketball. That's what the Pelicans did with
Zion.
Yeah, with the weight clauses and things like that.
But I also
if you
think
can do that in the NFL.
Stars are different in the NFL than they are in the NBA. I know you guys, when I try to relate to the NBA, you're like, oh, that's not how the league works. Well, this is not how the NFL works. Unless you're a quarterback, the teams can jerk you around whatever they want to do. You have way less power in NFL as a player unless you're a quarterback than you do in the NBA as a player.
Emily, yesterday you were willing to pay Puka, right?
No, I said we should wait, and I also said I'd give him zero grace even before this happened.
Yeah,
and then
yesterday I said, are you willing to give him some grace? And you said no.
Zero even before this came out.
Yeah, and now even less
And
grace.
by the way, we're not passing judgment. He's denying any of this
He's
stuff,
denying all, well, though he doesn't deny he bit her.
But he thinks it was playful.
He thinks it was
did
playful.
hurt.
Which I've never engaged in horseplay in which I bit somebody, but, you know, whatever.
People do. But I mean, it's not just like a love bite. It's that that left a
that
mark.
left a mark. Exactly.
Like a real mark.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Are we doing fast track?
Yeah,
Do
we
have
should be
no-
doing
oh,
fast
yeah,
track.
let's do another fast track.
Here
yeah.
we go. So,
sorry, I hijacked.
Oh, that's all
everything.
right. It's a good conversation.
All good. Coco Gauff is competing at the Miami Open, and she won her game. And after she was doing a different technique than she usually does, and she actually attributed it to somebody on Twitter. So here is Coco Gauff after the game.
Honestly, I saw a tweet that said I should go to the net more, and I was like, yeah, you're right. I win a lot of net points, so I honestly was thinking about that on match point, and I was just hoping I didn't miss the volley in the net because I've done that a couple times, but I was just focused on just hitting it over the net.
I'm sure we've all gotten unsolicited advice from people on the internet.
Right.
Have you ever actually taken their advice?
I have a lot.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah. And matter of fact, I tend to respond to those people.
Do you?
Like if people tweet at me saying, hey, you're doing this, and I'll write back, I'll say, here's why I'm doing that, or hey, you're right, I didn't know I was doing it, thank you. Yeah, if you ever want to get to me, just tweet me.
What about you, Momo?
I read all of it.
I mean, I read it if you come at me in a nice way.
Yeah, right. I was gonna say that's important too.
Yeah, some people if they come at you disrespectfully or whatever, I don't.
Well,
listen.
that's like the YouTube chats all.
Yeah.
hate. But when I get tweets, it's constructive a lot of times. It's good.
You know, I laid off reading my social media. Because
I don't believe you're capable of that.
Smart.
How do you do that?
I have a tendency to get trapped in my head.
Same.
Thinking about it too much. And I told you this story earlier, but when I do the podcast, I get a transcript of it afterwards. And I am stunned at the number of times I say It's a word for word transcript.
That's how people conversate.
I know.
Yeah.
I get the
I
same.
wouldn't beat yourself up over that.
So I will tell you, I'm not a big tape watcher or listener because I get self-conscious and I get in my head and whatever. But sometimes on this station, they'll play back interviews that we do or bits that we do.
Right.
And I noticed myself, I was always saying, and when people are talking, because I do that to show interest,
I
right?
do that but too. I think that's okay.
But when it messes up the bite all the time. And I had to learn that when I was doing the podcast.
Yes.
That you cannot, exactly, see, that messes up the bite.
Mm-hmm.
So I had to learn to stop saying that. So I actually would say to people when I was doing the podcast, hey, when I interview you, or if I'm doing a TV interview, my inclination in normal life is going to say, or to react to you, or to give you some kind of verbal feedback.
Right.
Because that's just normally how I talk.
Right.
But I'm not going to step on the bite.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm just going to nod my head, or I'll smile kind of weird at you.
Right, got it.
So that I'm not messing up your...
So since we've been having this conversation, I've got a tweet from Derek Green.
Okay.
Hey,
Derek.
Ireland, go Clippers.
What?
Derek, I hate to tell you, you're going to have a very disappointing life if you stay a Clipper fan.
Yes, you will.
But it's up to you, buddy. Go for it.
All right, BC.
Fast track.
I know we had discussed earlier this year about Mountain Dew Baja Blast being the official drink of the MLB.
Yes.
Just came out. They're doing another promotion. Get a Baja for a blast. Here's the caveat. Every 420-foot home run this season, they'll be giving away a free Baja Blast.
To everybody in the stadium?
No.
No. You go online. You get 5 per the season, so per person.
Okay.
They have to redeem it online. To John's point, why 420? I thought it was, they're clever. I think this is a clever marketing thing with MLB.
It's a shout-out to the stoners.
Yes, it is.
Because Baja Blast comes from Taco Bell, which we, as everyone knows, is the number one.
It is the number one stoner food.
Number one stoner food.
For me, Taco Bell's the number one stoner food, in part because there's one within walking distance of my house.
Oh, yeah.
I'm telling you, that burrito
That's not
supreme,
safe.
extra sour cream is rocking a couple of nights a week. Yeah.
A couple of nights a week.
Yeah.
I will say, too, I looked up 500 420-foot home runs last season, so get ready for some Baja Blast.
A lot of free
coming.
Baja Blast.
Okay.
Very nice. Very nice. All right, John.
Yes.
How are we feeling now about the 65-game rule? Because Em and Momo and I were talking about it, and it feels like there should be a distinction between load management and legitimate injury.
I would get rid of it entirely, so you don't even have to make that distinction. I would for example, Ramona has a vote.
Yep.
If Cade Cunningham only plays in 60 games, and Ramona wants to recognize him as All-NBA, which I think he should be.
Yep.
that should be her decision.
Yeah,
Or
which is what we used to do.
Yeah, which is the way it's
I
always
know that
been,
I've done
right?
that in the past. There's a couple times I voted for LeBron when he didn't have as many games, and there was a couple times I voted for Durant.
And in the year Embiid won MVP, I don't know if he played in 65 games. I can't remember if he did or not.
I'll look it up, yeah. It's not a lot.
By the way, here's what Jaylen Brown, who's an MVP candidate, says about the 65-game rule.
I'm really not mad at 65. Like, I just thought the contrary was that in the past, guys would be playing 40 or 50 games and then be up for all NBA teams, and they play half the season their numbers would be better because they only play half the games versus somebody who played 70, 68, 72 games. So that's a big difference. So because of that is why I feel like it was needed. Because you can't have dudes playing 45, 50 games and winning first team all NBA. Like, you basically came to work half the time and then got rewarded for it.
That's a good point.
It's a
great
point.
I don't think he's wrong. And by the way, I'm not mad that Adam Silver tried to fix load management. It's a major issue.
Oh, yeah.
So I
just don't think this particular rule works.
We just need to modify it. We just need to say if a player has an injury that causes him to miss, let's just say at least 10 games.
Which is like
or
Cade
a serious
Cunningham
injury
right now.
or something like that. They can get a 5-game grace period, or they can appeal to have a grace period or something like that.
That's not a bad idea.
You know, something along those lines. Just because 65 is so arbitrary. Cade's at 62. It's close.
I
you
know,
know,
it's so close.
But Jalen's point is well taken, and I will say this about Jaylen Brown. Last year, I was reporting on him because he had a knee injury at the end of the year.
Yep.
And he ended up having a knee surgery. I think it was like clean out of meniscus, something like that. And that guy played in a couple of games at the end of the year when he really could have taken some time off. He really could have rested, but he wanted to get to the 65 games.
Sure.
Because it was important to him to be eligible for All NBA. And he played through a tremendous amount of pain just to get those last 2 or 3 games in.
Yeah. It's too bad for Cade Cunningham.
Yeah.
It's too bad for him because he was having just a tremendous season. And by the way, could be back for the playoffs.
Should be back.
And I think that's...
Should be. It's just a question of what round.
Yeah, exactly. All right, coming up next for you, we are going to do Game of Games. I knew Ireland would show up because he's wildly competitive, and he wants to win
tied
today.
with Emily.
Yeah, what's the score right now, Em?
It is. We are both killing it this month,
You
but
are.
it is 7 for John, 7 for Emily. Ramona has a win, Greg has a win, and Brian has a win.
I do not have a win this month.
You do not.
Now, if
It could be your day today.
But wait a minute. What if I'm the lucky loser for the month?
Is that something
that doesn't mean anything.
No, you don't get rewarded for not ever winning.
I'm the ultimate lucky loser.
No,
I just
but
don't
you
ever
have-
want to go for lucky loser. I
Yeah,
haven't
you
gone
have
for
to.
it.
You have to at least win at something.
Okay, something.
I think you guys go for lucky loser way too early.
By the way,
like you
I
missed
did-
the first 2 and you're like, lucky
Oh,
loser.
wait a minute. If I win Game of Games, then I win the daily double.
Again,
Did you
you
get?
have
Oh
to
no!
win Game
Did
of
you?
Games.
Did you get icebreakers?
I got icebreakers, yeah.
So what's the icebreaker score?
Icebreaker's score is currently 45 for John, 38 for Mace.
Oh, geez.
Very close.
Hey, I have an update here from my husband.
Update away. Hey, Nev.
Okay,
Hi, Nevin.
according to Nevin, as a former food and beverage analyst, I can assure you that Stoner's fast food of choice is Jack in the Box.
Oh.
Check out their late
I
night
did say
munchie
Jack in the
meals.
Box.
It
He
is
used to
Jack in
cover
the Box?
this. He used to cover this.
There's not
Yeah.
one close to my house.
The
Okay.
tacos are, or you can't stop eating them.
But you can get the
top.
and they have a
Okay.
whole late night munchie meal.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they
the
call it the
munchie
munchie
menu.
meal.
The
yeah.
munchie meal. Yeah, they're
He knew all about it.
Yeah,
Oh, we-
Brian, you know about it, right?
But I will
Jack in
say,
the Box from San Diego too.
Yeah.
Jack in the Box is not ever in the United States.
Okay.
So it's more of a Southern California thing.
Yeah, it is. All right, coming up next for you is Game of Games. Mason and Ireland, 710 ESPN.
Your Lakers.
104-102 Orlando. 2 seconds left.
Your season. Your home.
He got it into Kennard for 3 in the win. It's good! Luke Kennard with .6 to go.
Follow Luke Kennard, the Lakers, and every thrilling moment of the Lake Show.
Kennard is your hero. The Lakers win it on a Luke Kennard 3 with less than a second to go.
On the home of the purple and gold.
ESPN LA.
How do you like them apples?
Change is in the air at LAX. Los Angeles International Airport's automated people mover trains are rolling soon as part of LAX's ongoing investments in improving your travel journey. The new trains will quickly move guests between all terminals. The new consolidated rental car center, metro trains and buses, and economy parking in 10 minutes or less. Departing every 2 minutes, they'll help approximately 30 million passengers per year. Learn more at lawa.org/ESPN. That's lawa.org/ESPN.
Hey, everybody, it's Cappy, and I know that a lot of people around are getting sick right now. You are not imagining this. It's real. Doctors have said this is the worst cold and flu season in 25 years, and it's not over. And listen, I was just away visiting some friends up in Mammoth, and everybody was coughing and sneezing, and I don't know about you guys. I can't get sick. I'm sure you can't get sick. So now what I've done is I've ordered a medical emergency kit. Now, when you have a medical emergency kit, it's like having an urgent care or a pharmacy right in your home. No waiting for a doctor, no hours at urgent care, no lines at a pharmacy, no co-pays. I'm telling you that you get things like a generic Z-Pack to help you get well faster and handle what are really a bunch of common and in some cases more serious illnesses. But let's get you and your family to have this care kit in your home. Every home needs at least one medical emergency kit. Order yours online in just minutes, and it's shipped to your door immediately, and we'll save you $45 when you use our promo code 710. It's urgentcarekit.com/710, urgentcarekit.com/710, and you're saving $45.
I'm Boomer Esiason. My mom died from cancer. She was only 37 years old. She didn't have life insurance, and that was devastating for my family. That's why having life insurance is so important to me. Ethos makes it fast and easy. Get a quote in seconds, apply in minutes, and get same-day coverage. You can get up to $3 million in coverage with no medical exam.
Get your free quote at ethos.com/play. That's ethos.com/play. Paid spokesperson. Time spent on application may vary. Online health questions required.
Every 40 seconds, a child is reported missing. Find the Children is a nonprofit organization dedicated to helping find missing kids. You can be a part of their mission by donating your unwanted car. Call 1-800-294-0222. You'll receive the maximum tax deduction, and we provide fast, free pickup. Call 1-800-294-0222. Donate your unwanted or unused car. Call 1-800-294-0222. This advertisement was paid for in partnership with Cars R Us and Find the Children.
The OGs of LA Sports Radio.
So I want to ask you guys if I am crazy.
Okay.
And if there's something wrong with me.
I like this. The answer, yes and yes.
More Mason and Ireland right now.
All right, it is Game of Games time. Short show today because John Ireland is going to be calling Lakers Pacers in about an hour and a half or so. And we got pregame coming up next for you. But it's Game of Games time, and it is Brian Cohen's game today. BC, what do you got going?
Yeah, so we got opening night. This is a little mixture of Dodgers, Angels, roster, random stuff.
Okay, before you start, John, will you please do opening night?
What do you mean? Sing it?
Yes.
Opening night. Opening night. Now, what?
It's from the producers.
Okay. Right.
Just not baseball season until John sings opening night.
Oh, okay, good.
BC, go ahead.
All right, number one here. What's faster? The fastest pitch Edwin Diaz has thrown in his career, or the fastest pitch ever thrown in a high school baseball game?
Oh, good question.
Okay.
All right, Emily.
High school.
Mace.
High school.
I'll say high school.
I'll say high school.
We'll all
Momo.
go in high school.
It is high school.
Yeah.
All right.
Who was
No
it?
lucky loser today.
Jack Bauer last year, 103.
Ooh.
Jack Bauer. That was the guy from 24.
Yeah,
that's right.
Yeah.
What was the name
Yeah.
of 24?
All right, number two. What's more, the number of career home runs for Joe Adell, or the number of errors the Angels made as a team last season?
Oh, man.
Mace.
I am going to take errors.
I'm also taking errors. Ramona.
I'll say home runs.
Emily.
Show me errors.
It is Joe Adell home runs.
Hey!
Momo
Yeah,
with the point.
he's had a few. That didn't he have 30 home runs or something last year?
75 career home runs.
Yeah.
Yes, he did have 30
Yeah.
last year. All right, number three. Who is taller, Tyler Glasnow or the tallest player drafted in last year's NFL draft?
Oh, in last year's NFL draft.
Okay, so Tyler Grass now I'm going to say is about 6'6". Was there somebody taller than that last year?
Was there a tight end?
I'm going to say the NFL guy was taller. Momo.
I'm going to say Glass now.
Emily.
Glass now.
Mace.
I'm also going Glass now.
It is Tyler Glasnow.
Yeah.
6'8".
So
He's
Momo
really
is
tall.
3. Emily 2, Mace 2, John 1.
All right, number four here. What's more, Kyle Tucker's signing bonus when he was drafted 5th overall out of high school,
Oh, okay.
or Kike Hernandez's contract for the Dodgers this season?
Interesting.
Ramona.
I'm going to go Kyle's signing bonus.
Emily.
Kike.
Mace.
I'm going to go signing bonus.
I'm also going to go signing bonus.
It is Kike.
Kike!
Emily! $4.5 million. Kyle Tucker signing bonus from high school, $4 million.
Okay, very close.
So here's the score. Emily 3, Momo 3, Mace 2, John 1.
Okay.
Number 5 here. What's the longer distance? Mike Trout's career longest home run hit or the world record for the farthest flight by a paper airplane?
Okay.
Emily.
Trout.
Mace.
Such a weird thing. I don't think No, I'm going to go Trout also.
I'm going paper airplane. Momo.
Paper airplane.
Mike Trout.
Okay.
Mike Trout, I was going to say,
be like
paper airplane, it would be tough.
400.
So
$320.
Emily has the lead. Momo and Mace 1 back. John 3 back. How many are left? BC?
4 left.
4 left.
Okay.
All right, what's more, the number of strikeouts from Will Klein in last year's World Series,
Okay.
or the number of Ohtani bobbleheads scheduled to give away this season?
Oh, that's interesting. Okay.
Emily.
Sorry, can you say the first option again one more time?
Number of strikeouts Will Klein had in last year's World Series.
Let's go bobbleheads.
Mace.
Let's go Klein.
Ramona.
Klein.
I think it's bobbleheads.
It is Will Klein.
Will Klein.
5 strikeouts. Ohtani's got 3 scheduled.
Closing the gap again on
3
him.
bobbleheads, yeah.
Okay, so wait, Brian, there's 3 left?
3 left.
All right, I'm out, and all 3 of you guys are tied at 4.
Ooh, all
So
right.
John
So
is
here we
rooting
go.
against me.
You're rooting against him.
Yes,
Okay.
wholeheartedly, with
All
all
right.
my soul.
Awesome.
All right, next one. What's higher, the higher number? Mookie Betts' high school batting average his senior year,
Okay.
or the current winning percentage of your Los Angeles Lakers?
Oh, very interesting.
Mace.
Woo. The hell of a
Wow,
batting
that is
average.
pretty high for a batting average, but I'm going to go batting average.
Really?
Momo.
I'm gonna say Lakers.
I'm also saying Lakers.
It is the Lakers.
It is the Lakers.
They're like 625 or something,
Yeah,
right?
they've got a
Ramona
high
5,
Yeah.
Emily 5, Mace 4. Is this the last one? Or are there
2 more.
2 more.
Okay, here we go.
What's more, the number of career home runs for Dodgers Will Smith, or the
Ooh.
number of acting credits for the other Will Smith on
Oh,
IMDb?
interesting.
Oh, good one. All right,
That
Momo.
is good.
Oh, man. Okay, so I would say, acting credits. It's been a lot. I'm going to go Will Smith home runs.
Emily.
I'm also going to go home runs for Will Smith, the
Mace,
baseball player.
you can either go here or save it for the last one.
I'm going to take my shot. I will go Will Smith acting credits.
It is Dodgers Will
Dodgers.
Smith home
All
runs.
right, so that puts me out.
So
What is it, like
Mace is out.
240 something, 300?
128 home runs
that's
to
it?
99 acting.
Oh, wow.
99 acting.
I would have
All
thought it was
right,
like
Momo,
200.
This is,
Okay.
this is worth 2.
All right,
I
all
need
right,
you
let's
to
go.
show up here.
Let's go.
All right, here
Let's
we go.
go.
Last one.
All right, last one here. What's more, the number of career stolen bases for Freddie Freeman, or
Okay.
the number of career home runs for Dave Roberts?
Oh, interesting.
Oh, good one. This goes to Emily first.
Okay. Oh, this is a
I
good
wish Ramona
question.
went first. Let's go Dave Roberts.
Freddie Freeman.
Momo, do you
It's
agree
Freddie
with her?
Freeman.
or
Momo's
you
going
wanna
Freddie
mix it
Freeman.
Yeah,
up?
he used to get
It
stolen
is
bases.
Freddie Freeman.
It is Freddie Freeman.
I knew it.
Momo.
He used to steal bases.
104
Momo
career
for
stolen
the
bases.
win.
Oh, that helped me, Momo. I owe you one.
Look at her. Look at her soak up. Win.
And it's my game tomorrow, so Johnny can catch up there as well.
By the way, when Momo's here, it's good YouTube. It's always
Yeah.
good YouTube when Momo's here. She's up dancing around.
You gotta give it a look.
Yeah, you're selling it, absolutely. All right, Game of Games brought to you by Jacob Ramrani. Remember, if you're involved in any kind of accident, easy number, 800-345-6789. That's 800-345-6789. John, did you tie one on in Indianapolis last night?
No, we all had dinner at the hotel restaurant at the Capitol Grill.
Oh, okay.
And it was fun. Michael, Stu, Billy, Trudell, Jerry Weinstein, our director.
All
We had
right.
a good time.
What'd you get, the pork chops?
I got lamb chops.
Lamb chops.
Everybody else got steak.
There you go. Why no steak for you?
What's the steakhouse that we always
I
St.
had
Elmo's, right?
steak at Mastro's the week before,
Oh,
so I just
got
wanted
it.
to mix it up.
Yeah.
So is this a blowout tonight? Can we put this
No.
in the refrigerator? Come on.
No.
Do it. Do it.
Here's what I'm worried about.
Yep.
No Marcus Smart.
Yeah.
Which means if any guard like Aaron
Nembhard.
Nesmith or Andrew
Nembhard
Nembhard has the potential to go off. Maybe no Ayton.
Oh, really?
And no Rui. So I think this is a game. I think
Last game of the road trip, too. Guys are tired. It's a tanking team.
Yeah, I'm sure Michael will say it's over, but he doesn't know what he's talking
So
about.
here's one of my concerns, John. Tell me if this is real. Luka has now played in 7 straight games, 37-plus minutes.
Okay.
Is there not I would love for them to bury Indiana so that Luka isn't on the floor in the fourth quarter tonight. What are the odds we get that?
It's possible. I don't think it's likely.
No.
But they had a couple of games like that so far this season, so maybe. But they had a game in Washington that was like that. And Indiana's record is actually worse than Washington's. So I think it's the same. It's not out of the question. It could happen, but I doubt it.
These next 3 you've got to put wins in the bank right now. I think they can, if they win these next 3 tonight, Brooklyn and Washington, I think they pretty much salt away the 3 seed.
I'm worried about Denver.
Are you?
They won last night.
They're healthy now.
They're now a game and a half back.
Yeah.
Which is 2.5.
It's
because we have the tiebreaker.
Lakers have a couple of tough games. They still got Oklahoma City, I think.
Twice.
Although is one the last week of the season?
Yeah, so Oklahoma City.
Oklahoma City may be resting.
It depends
guys.
on where the Spurs are.
It's the third or fourth
I'm
game
looking
to
at
the end. So I don't think they're gonna sit everybody.
So they got a game against Dallas the last week of the regular season at Dallas. Then that's the home game on the April 7th against the Thunder.
Yep.
Then they're at the Warriors, who are still going to be competing. They got a Suns game.
It's going to be tight.
Yeah, it's a tough schedule.
Yeah, it is tight. It is tight.
They got a Jazz game at the end. All right.
Yeah, Jazz game at the end.
You got 2 tankers, the Mavericks and the Jazz.
Yeah.
The rest of them are tough games.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like, again, Denver's playing better. They've got the tiebreaker with Denver. I feel pretty good about them getting the 3 and putting these 3 wins in the bank. These next 3 wins in the bank, I think, goes a long way towards them being the 3 seed. So, Jono, you're back here tomorrow, huh?
I will see you guys in person tomorrow.
Wow.
You're all the way in Indiana right now.
And he'll be here tomorrow.
Wow.
That's the way the world works.
Road warrior.
A lot of sleep.
Yeah.
All right.
In between.
Hey, John, have a good game, man.
All right, guys. See ya.
Momo, thank you very
You're
much.
welcome.
Appreciate that. And thank you very much for listening. Coming up next for you, Beto Duran with the pregame here on 710